Welcome back to another episode of Todos Toman podcast. We are back. It's been a few weeks, a few episodes that have been missed, pero we made it. Ahorita por ahorita, where it's just Tank, Migue, and myself, Romero. Hopefully, we'll be getting Johnny Boy in the upcoming minutes. We just started recording. He actually said he will be joining us momentarily, pero we are back, muchachos. How do you feel?
It's nice to see another face, dude.
Sí.
So basically, we did take a break. It was to do a lot, hacer muchas cosas.
Muchísimas
fin de
cosas.
A fin de cuentas, pues ahora sí que unfortunately, you guys have been pretty much quarantined half the time.
Yeah, dude. Y sí, dude.
Es que alguien llevó COVID to the Thanksgiving dinner, no?
Literally.
Was
dude.
okay. So you guys made it to Thanksgiving. It was after Thanksgiving. You guys got sick?
So I'm not sure when exactly because I caught it first, right? All I know is on Thanksgiving Day I was sneezing, but I thought it was like I was cooking, I was using a lot of seasoning. I'm like, oh, pues it's the seasoning.
No, pues ya de ahí se lo cocinas a todos. O sea.
Yeah, you see it,
Sí,
dude? And what's it called? So I was like, oh, dude, it's weird, whatever. Pero it wasn't until the very next day on Black Friday. Ya tenía planes, ya tenía cosas compradas. I had to go pick it up. I woke up and I was like,
by cosas compradas, do you mean
hurts.
like cosas escondidas in the store?
No. So Black Friday has been evolving every year. Y esta vez, the Black Friday deals empezaron como desde el lunes o el martes. So you're like what I did is I bought the things I wanted, and I just had to either go pick them up or like have them shipped, right? So so fue lo que hice, and I was like, my plan was like, all right, compro las cosas que I see on sale, que you could buy them online, las cosas que you have to be there in person, pues voy por eso primero, y al último, like, lo que ya está asegurado, ¿verdad? Pero pues la vida tuvo otras opiniones, y I woke up, y dude, haz de cuenta que like me dieron una madriza, dude. Haz de cuenta que era como South Korea, dude, que con Brasil que le dieron la madriza también, dude, because I woke up and I was like, dude, todo me dolía, dude, todo me dolía, hasta, para decirte así, no me podía ni poner los lentes, porque like this part right here, es que te toca aquí, con eso poquito, like my face
where your glasses rest on your nose.
Where your glasses, where the glasses rest on your nose, con eso, con que me tocara ya me dolía, dude, so I was like, shit. So I was like, let me get it. Let me test myself. I tested. Sure enough, positive. I was like, shit, right? I tested Cheekies, positive too. I was like, oh man. So that it was just kind of everybody's gonna end up catching it at the house. It's just whenever they catch it, they catch it. Like we tried being as clean and disinfecting everything, pero pues, like it was kind of hard. Y luego más porque, again, I don't know when I caught it. There's some speculations that people that came over to my house and people that live here were the ones that brought it, but it's speculations because we're not 100% sure. So we think that the same cause that I caught it is how Tank caught it. Porque as soon as I caught it, I had no contact with Tank anymore. Tank me mandó al garage. He's like, de ahí no sales. He comes in a hazmat suit, dude. Me avienta la comida, dude.
No mames,
like llegaba y aventaba la comida, se iba corriendo, and I was like, damn, dude. So, yeah, dude.
Well, like, for me, like, I was feeling fine. It's a Friday. Y luego todavía el Saturday, I was feeling fine still. Y el domingo, like, I even went to the gym, and, like, I was feeling fine, todo el pedo, like, pero like ya en la noche I did notice that like my nose was like getting a little runny. Y and I was like start getting a little like cough here and there. Pero pues that I attribute it to salí del gym sweating because I think I went Friday también con mi primo.
No te pasa de que así cuando like okay somebody got COVID and whether you've seen them or not like oh pues a lo mejor lo vi hace 4 días or whatever, like whatever the reason is, like como que tú solito start psyching yourself out.
Dude, I am the fucking king of doing that shit,
king of ghost
like,
symptoms, dude.
You
100%
remember
clinical
when
symptoms right there.
what was it, the swine flu was going around? Dude, I had no contact with nobody, dude, that had like swine
Porque ni
flu.
carnitas comía, ¿no?
See, güey. And like just from seeing it on the news, dude, like I remember that day, I was hanging out with Solo, and Xavier, Don Omar,
Mhm.
looking at his boy. Yes, we were at I think we were at Ridge. Y dude, like we were fine y todo, we were walking around y todo. And like te digo, like on the news seguía saliendo. Ya es que for like a
Mhm.
while it was like swine flu this, swine flu that. Dude, I was sitting down, and ya es que tienen like the little couches or whatever in the rest area. We were sitting down there talking. Dude, I kid you not, I started getting a fucking fever just thinking about it. Like out of nowhere, like all the symptoms were present, dude. Like fucking, it was like the fever, and then like I think the cough, like headaches, y todo eso. And I was telling him, like, dude, I was freaking out. I was like, fuck, dude, I think I got swine flu, this and that. And they're like, dude, like, you have not came in contact with anybody with fucking swine flu and shit. I was like, oh, you never know, dude. So, like, yeah, like, y también cuando pasó, like, when the pandemic started, like,
Yeah.
dude, like, a cada ratito me enfermaba, güey. Because, like, just from seeing it on the news and just, like, overthinking it, I'd be, like, laying down in bed at night. And I don't know where, like, my chest would start hurting. Like, I'd be
Como
short
que,
of
ya no
breath.
puedo respirar, ¿no?
Sí,
Like,
güey. And I was
let me
like,
test if I can hold my breath for 10 seconds.
yeah, dude. Ya casi, casi llorando, like, llamando a la ambulancia, dude, que me venga a recoger and shit. Y
¿No te
but
acuerdas
yeah,
también
dude.
cómo Tank se puso with the whole the tick issue y
Oh,
Oh,
the,
sí,
the deer zombie,
zombie
virus
deer.
or yeah.
like
Um,
that's one thing about me. Like, yo sí, like, I'm very así, like, I panic a lot when I see stuff, especially when it's like, o sea, like, en las noticias y seguido y seguido y seguido.
Sí.
Pero ya después de rato ya como que, like, se me pasa. Is like, like, even with the ¿cómo se llama? The swine flu. I remember que hicieron like la vacuna or something, and like I think like at that time my dad's estaba casado with another lady, dude. Y she was like, oh, like que quería ir and this and that. So I took her because it was right here at Daily.
Ajá.
Y cómo se llama? Y like I saw the line, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna take my chances, like, like, fuck that, dude, like, porque la línea estaba like hasta afuera, like in the parking lot. You know how they have that little bridge and everything?
Yeah.
Todo eso estaba like packed, dude. So I was
For the
like,
swine
yeah,
flu, remember? I don't remember
sí,
being that
güey.
bad, dude. I
Like
mean, it
I
was
remember
bad,
that.
pero not.
I remember that day, like, te digo, like, estaban dando like según
¿Cómo
like
estaban dando
the
mandado gratis, dude? Y tú no te quisiste formar.
way. I was like, fuck that, dude. Like, I'll just roll the dice with this one, like. Pues te digo, like, when the pandemic started, igual. Pero pues, yeah, dude, almost 3 years later, dude, finally caught it, dude, like, y pero pues yeah, like, like, vacunados, and then like you got your booster shots y todo eso. So, like, for me, it wasn't as bad, I feel like, que con Miguel.
Mhm.
Like, lo único que esa noche, sí, like Sunday night, waking up Monday morning, like, sí me dolía más than usual, like, my head. And I usually sleep with my hand like así on my face. So like normally like it's sí, güey.
And hand on your chest and hand on your face, ¿no?
Güey, es que
hand
me
on his
duermo,
face,
me duermo with my
doing the Pledge of Allegiance.
no, güey,
Ahí,
me
¿no?
duermo with my hand on my face so I don't put it on my chest and have fucking nightmares, dude. Like, y
American nightmares, dude.
y
American nightmares.
sí, güey. Like, y ¿cómo se llama? So like me dolía un chingo like my face when I would
Mhm.
do that. Like I would feel like, como dijo Miguel, like if someone was like punching me in the jaw, like the chin or
Sí.
whatever. Y but yeah, like when I woke up, it was just like headaches and chills. Y that's when I was like, fuck, like I'm pretty sure I have it. Y yeah, I tested, sure enough, positive. Y and I would say only like the first 3 days. Era
Mhm.
eso de que like the headaches se fueron after the first day, but like the body chills, like, and the fever, como que seguía on and off. Y and I was telling Miguel, dude, it was weird because cuando me dormía, once again, me duermo stomach down, dude. Y
Stomach down.
Ass
Poncho
up.
No,
Felicia.
stomach down, dude, not face down,
Hold
dude.
on, no se cansa ver. Like I was
I
gonna
mean,
say, it's así se ve Tank, dude. Todo Americanized, no era an American Tank cuando se duerme, dude.
easy, dude.
American Tank.
So like, and it was funny because like cuando me dormía de un lado, like I would start sweating, dude, porque I would get like hot y like estaba sudando de a madres, pero me volteaba del otro lado and it was fine. Like that was not like no longer hot. Like I would stop sweating, and I was like, the fuck, pero yeah, like it wasn't as bad, dude. But I'm definitely sure it's because yeah, the vaccine y todo and like the boosters. So yeah,
I remember cuando Tech asked me, he's like, dude, so ¿cómo siente tener COVID? And I was like, I think I sent him the GIF. I don't know. I'm sure he remembers it, but it was from that one movie, Walking Hard, where it's the like he goes into rehab. He's going through a rehab withdrawal, right? So he's like, oh, I'm cold. So le ponen cobijas. He's like, I'm hot. Se las quitan. He's like, I'm hot and cold. Y el doctor le dice a la enfermera, like, oh, he needs more blankets and less blankets at the same time. I'm like, así es exactamente como se siente, dude. You're like, you're hot. De repente, like, te da una expresión que te da un chingo calor. Te quita las cobijas y you're like, in a matter of minutes, you're like, oh, you're shivering. I'm like, oh, shit. Pues ya traes te cobijas.
dude,
Like,
it makes me think: is this what menopause fucking feels like, dude? Like fucking heat flashes
oh,
and
shit.
shit.
I don't
Like,
know.
because it was so
That's a
like
valid
goddamn,
question. I
dude.
don't know.
I
Like,
feel sorry for.
because I'm sure you went through that too, no? When you caught COVID.
Yeah, well, my thing was que like sí me daban headaches. But part of it I attribute. I kept thinking like, oh, it's because like no, like I stopped drinking coffee,
Oh,
right? So I attribute the headaches to the stop drinking coffee, pero también a la misma vez, I did get like the shiver and shakes, like like ya te digo, eran las 6, 7 de la tarde y ya I'm like, I know I'm gonna start fucking shaking and shivering y se me quita y me vuelve a dar.
yeah.
A todo esto no, I mean, se chingaron una serie de Netflix, algo en Hulu, no sé.
Dude, surprisingly, no, dude. And I think it's mainly because El Mundial has been on, so I've been watching
Pero el
that.
mundial son 3 partidos, güey. No
Ah,
ocupan
güey,
ni
eran cuatro,
mediodía.
güey. Era de las. Well, the last one sí
Oh,
es a la una.
Yeah, el último
ajá.
es a la una.
Yeah, pero
Pero
pues.
muchachos, we're doing this wrong, dude. Antes de que we keep going talking, because I know we're gonna land on the mundial no matter what.
Y sí,
Muchachos, ¿qué están tomando?
Diría
Sodas y agua,
que.
dude. Agua
Diría.
y hasta le quité the label because they're not paying us, dude.
Y sí,
Yes.
diría our boy Johnny Boy, dude. Santan's. Santan's Toman, dude. También
Sometimes.
mi agüita, güey. A big ass jug too, pero pues mi agüita.
Yo también aquí tengo uno, ¿verdad? I have it también un big ass jug,
Oh,
pero I'm
shit.
not drinking
Sí.
water. Ya ahorita ya es hora de todos toman, so I'm drinking some Stellas.
Nice.
Ooh.
Y también me queda uno y lo guardé, dije, pues para tomármelo hoy. El Fistmas
Ooh. Okay.
de Revolution Brewery. So,
I'm guessing it's an IPA, no?
it is, I don't think it's an IPA. Te digo, because I know it's not that thick, it's not thick like yeah, it's a red ale with ginger
ale?
and orange peel. So
It's
very,
not thick. Dude.
it's not that thick. But very Christmassy with that ginger and orange peel for
The
sure.
orange peel, dude. I don't know.
Sí.
It's a weird combination, but sometimes it works like that.
Yeah, dude, it's good.
Y pues, going back to your question of like, ¿qué estaba haciendo, dude? Pues trabajando, dude. Like, yo que, like, I work from home. I
So
was still
right,
working, dude.
even though you like no les puedo decir like I have COVID, like no me siento bien, like don't they still give you that time off regardless?
So, pues ya muchos lugares ya lo quitaron, ¿verdad? Ya, like,
Mhm.
like I remember back then it used to be like, oh, well, like if you catch COVID, you could take like a week off. Hay muchos que they'll tell you like take your PTO or take your sick days. Now, for me,
Okay,
so I'm kind of on a transition
you're like
going
I
to
could still
a
move the
new
mouse
position.
so I could stay active.
You see,
So
dude. So like I'm going on a transition where it's like I'm taking more responsibilities en el trabajo. So I did not have the luxury para no trabajar, because si no trabajaba, like I would just get blown up with a whole bunch of emails and questions, and like just I'm starting to regret saying yes to the more responsibilities, porque ahora sí me tienen en chinga trabajando, dude. Y but yeah, like
Ya te dije,
solo.
dude, there's Amazon sells that little USB adapter that makes your mouse move just a little bit, you know,
You see?
so you're still always active.
Pero yeah, dude, ya nada más me dijeron, they're like, you know what, like, si te sientes mal during your downtime, just take an hour off, take 2 hours off, come back. So lo que estaba haciendo, like, sometimes I would schedule naps for like an hour or 2 hours, y ya pues aburrido, no? Like all honestly, all I've been watching is I use this time to catch up on a lot of anime that I've been wanting to watch. And what's it called? Like TV shows. Like I watched Bob's Burgers. It's on Hulu. It's a cartoon.
I can't get into it, dude.
But damn, dude. Like I started watching. I was like, damn, I really got into it. Y de ahí, pues I did not watch Netflix because I don't know si les ha pasado a ustedes, which this might lead to a new conversation, but I'll bring it up. We'll talk about it afterwards. Ahorita que tan que diga que lo que él estaba haciendo. Pero Netflix ahora, like, nada más te deja, it just lets you screen in 2 screens at the same time, unless you're paying a certain fee or a certain amount, it gives you 4 screens. I know porque, like, I was watching Netflix y me sacaba because alguien más en la casa like would get in their account. So from there, I asked Cassie, I'm like, hey, can I get on your account? So me dio her login and everything, pero aún así me sacaban because, you know, también pues sus brothers and her dad
Yeah.
ponían a verlo.
That's crazy.
So,
I haven't experienced that.
yeah, dude. So like I was like, damn, that sucks, dude. Like another way of upcharging, right? So, pero por eso I stayed away from Netflix, because I was like, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of getting kicked out. I went into Amazon Prime. I watched a few stuff there. Went to Hulu. Y de ahí, like I was just mainly on Crunchyroll, just watching anime. Y pues jugando mi Switch, como les dije, like I got a PS5, haven't been able to play it, pero pues eso sí, I've been playing on the Switch too, like Minecraft y what is it, like Minecraft y the Super Mario Party y Dead by Daylight es lo que estaba jugando, dude. So para no aburrirme, dude. Nada más que
dude, I low-key wanna get a Nintendo Switch, pero nomás para jugarlo yo.
I'm not gonna lie, they're fun, dude. Except so the Super Mario Party, look, I liked and I did not like is it's kind of like remember the Wii Sports where you have to move the controls to do something.
Sí.
So lo tienes que hacer, right? To do the functions, like play baseball, play soccer, you know, like different things. So it's cool, but not when you're like de por sí tienes problemas respirando, dude. So you're like,
ahí andas con tu inhaler, ¿no? Jugando.
Yeah, dude, I ain't gonna lie, dude. Aquí lo tengo, dude. I was over here just like, oh shit, hold on. Smacking the ball, pero no, yeah, like, so es lo que estaba haciendo, like, trabajando y pues falling asleep, so hasta la hora que podía, dude.
Smacking that ball, dude.
Nada más que ya, pues, sadly, ya Chiqui started going back to school. I think she went back to school, was it Wednesday? Thursday. So Thursday, like, Thursday regresó a la escuela, so like otra vez it was like back to waking up like 6 in the morning y having to pick her up from school. So obviously that causes issues cuando trabajaba during my nap times. So just trying to organize around that, dude. So that's all I've been doing.
I mean, and since our break, pues también like ahora sí que you weren't even part of the last recording or last two recordings porque andabas out of state también, ¿no? También por el trabajo.
Yeah, so I went to Houston. Me tocó estar allá en Houston during the parade, which it was pretty crazy. It was a crazy experience porque pues I guess I was expecting, I'm like, oh, vengo de Chicago where shit gets real.
Did you go to the parade?
Hell no, dude. Like so me quedaba cerca.
No mientas, dude, ahí vino el COVID.
No, dude. So me quedaba cerca from like where we were working, and I could see it from the window, right?
Uh,
Pero nada, dude. Like sí alcancé a ver unas cuantas peleas, and there was a few shootings and stuff like that. So,
oh, damn.
pero pues very Chicago of me.
Algo
I
leve,
was like,
¿no?
oh, pues sí, algo levecito, dude. Like algo calmado, like.
So the Mexican parade in Little
Yeah,
Village,
the
no?
Mexican parade, dude. Eso sí, dude, un chingo de de Edgars, like un
Oh, los no
chingo de
quemacos.
los no chemicals, dude. No man,
Oh,
parecen
dije, ¿quién?
desfile, dude. Like it was like trucks con lights in the tires, dude. Like las luces las pusieron adentro de las llantas, so para que salga por los rines. So they were like como si tuvieran flashlights adentro de los rines, dude. It was crazy, right? And they were like bumping Bad Bunny, they were bumping cumbias and like all this shit. Pero I'm talking
En vez
about
de
like
que hubiera salido con tu mixtape
15, 20 in a row,
de
dude.
Superman, dude.
Oh, I should have, dude. I should have been like, hold on, dude. No, give me the aux cord, no.
No, no.
But yeah, dude. But yeah, it was fun. I got to spend a few days in Houston. First time. Well, I think that was the second time I flew by myself, porque ya ves que también cuando fui a California. But it was
Sí.
ironically, this was the very first time I ever ordered a Uber. First time ever, dude. I've never ordered Uber. Y ahora pues tuve que hacerlo, ¿verdad?
¿Neta?
So, yeah, dude. Nunca he ordenado un Uber. Nunca, like Uber Eats, sí, ¿verdad? Pero un Uber, regular Uber, no, dude. I have never ordered Uber, never ordered Lyft.
Yeah, dude. Straight,
Nada
straight
de eso,
drunk drive, dude, over here. And shit.
Pregúntale a la aseguranza, ¿no?
Sí, güey.
Shout out to State Farm.
You see, shout out to State Farm. Thank you, State Farm. Pero yeah, dude, like, so that was a new experience for me. That reminds me, I have to send some receipts to my to work because I use a corporate card. Y yo no sabía que you have to like keep receipts of every single
No
little
seas
thing you use it
mamón.
for. So es que hay lugares que no te di, no, they didn't give me receipts, and I was like, oh,
Las cariñosas, ¿no?
Nah.
Oiga, doña, ¿me puede dar un receipt?
Ay, mijo, Huawei, bueno.
It
¿Con
was some
taxas o sin taxas?
like I did some 3-day training. I used a corporate card. Y like nunca me mandaron receipts on. I found a way how to get it, which is like you open up an account for your credit card, y de ahí te salen todo, like all the receipts and todo lo que le has usado. So from there you just kind of cut that, and nomás you just send it over to corporate para que te pague eso, because yeah, dude, pinche training was like $2,000 and I don't want to pay for that shit. So I definitely need to do that
technically
right
también
now.
tus Ubers, tus...
Oh yeah, eso sí se los puse en their shit. Dude,
las balaceras también. Like.
Lo que era Uber, lo que fue dude, hasta puse
Ahí está, dude, le hubieras cobrado el pan para el susto, dude, de la balacera. Bien, dude.
AC, dude. No, yeah, but like it was a fun time. It was a good time. Like pues fui a trabajar, so like I didn't really go out and do anything. Like like we went to a few bars. Like I went with 3 people from my team. My manager really likes to go out también. So like it was really fun. Like ahora sí que sí me divertí. Like nowhere near as many bars or breweries as cuando fuimos to the Todos Toman company picnic allá en California. Pero yeah, like it was a good time, dude.
Yeah, no, that California trip, dude. So ves que me ofrecieron la credit card de Frontier y la chingada, and I said no.
You regret it now, dude?
Pero dude, they have that special of like $600 for a whole year, and you get to fly whenever you want.
Yeah,
like as many times as you want.
Yeah,
I was very interested, pero también I was really lazy to read the fine print because I'm like, they're gonna get me somehow. Like that shit's too good to be true. Like,
yeah, if we all get a joint account, dude, yeah, Se van ahorrando los points, dude.
He
Like,
said under the corporate card, dude.
sí, güey.
But ese es el pedo, right? Que I think it has to be so you buy that yearly pass. It's under one name, so you can't pass it on within your family.
Mm.
Um,
Pero te
pero
ahorran
yeah,
los $40, ¿no? De la bolsa.
dude, en ese caso, pues ya ni me preocupo. Ya, I know the tricks now, dude. So si me ves con 10 playeras, no preguntes por qué.
Dude, pues so I flew through Southwest, right? And Southwest no tiene asientos. So they give you the number.
Como autobús.
Well, sorry. You don't have assigned seats, right?
Oh,
so
wow.
they give you a number, and it's like, all right, like they call from A1 through A10. Like, se van, and you can sit wherever the hell you want. Like you got first dips on the plane, y de ahí se van yendo, right?
Se échate unas luchitas a ver qué asiento te toca, ¿no? Like,
sí, dude, tell me why. And on both de ida y de venida, nadie se quiere sentar al lado mío, dude. I don't know why. Like,
ya sabían que traías el COVID contigo, güey.
Hasta me hice el dormidito, ¿verdad? Hasta me hice el dormidito para que, a ver, like, he doesn't look scary looking or weird looking, right? Me hice el dormidito, me volteé, y no, dude, like, I heard the intercom, like, like, the last 30 people, can you please take a seat, porque ya no hay más asientos. I volteo, y los dos asientos míos, hacia al lado míos, they're empty, dude. I was like,
the whole row?
yeah,
so
dude, like, the whole plane was full, except two next to me, y uno that was like somewhere else. Quedaban 3 personas, pero no se querían sentar al lado mío. And I was like, no mames, dude. I'm like, ¿qué güey? Pues, ¿qué traigo? ¿Qué, verdad?
They played musical chairs, ¿no? Y los que perdieron.
I was like, damn, I thought they were ready to be like, you know what, can we go on the next flight or something? No me sentar al lado de este güey.
Put me on standby, ¿no?
Sí, dude, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, hasta me olí, dude. I was like smelling myself. I'm like, no, güey, no huelo, like, traigo gorra puesta, so my hair's not that messed up, right? Like, so yeah, I definitely felt self-conscious there, dude. Pero ahora sí casi prefería volar through Frontier, dude, porque a lo menos ahí sí ya sabía que alguien a huevo iba a estar al lado mío, dude. Like, casi touching knees y todo, ¿verdad? Casi ahí, like, playing footsie, pero porque no hay espacio, pero...
¿Qué dices? Casi te ponen otro en the lap, ¿no? Para que...
Sí.
Como cuando andaban chiquillos y just, like, fill up the car and shit. Like.
Pero yeah. Well, if you want, let's go back to Tank. Like, so, ahora que you had COVID, like, did you watch anything? Chistes?
Dice, pues they kept kicking me out of the account también.
No, and I wish you would have told me that que you weren't watching it, because like por lo mismo también I would try to stay away from Netflix, because I was like, damn, like, like si me meto, he's gonna kick Miguel out, or like whoever else is watching. Y como like at first estaba pues en la chiquis in her room. I'm like, pues pobrecilla no tiene nada, like in her room para ver. So it's like I was trying to avoid Netflix as much as I could, thinking I was gonna kick somebody out, dude. Y si hubiera sabido, güey, like, me hubiera aventado unas pinches series, aunque sea la de... Pues, the one I've been kind of like wanting to watch también is Wednesday, los Addams Family.
Sí.
Because now everybody swears that there's a personality, dude, like the pinche la Wednesday.
Of course, dude, of course.
Y but yeah, dude, other than that, like, te digo, like, pues viendo el mundial, también just getting like a little work here, done here and there. Dude, de hecho, like, me habían llamado, like the people I'm working with.
They're like, just take a little quick seat, dude.
Va. Me habían llamado, and they're like, que si quería hacer because it's not the coffee place, it's a different place.
Mm-hmm.
Y que iban a hacer también like some Chris Kringle market in Aurora.
Oh, nice.
Y and they're like, like, you think you come and this and that. Ya me habían dicho desde antes, y pues les había mandado la foto, like, of the positive. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to make it, and this and that.
Una foto tuya, ¿no? Ahí nomás.
Sí, enfermito, ¿no? Like, no se puede ver, pero aquí
así
tengo...
de que, achú.
Sí, güey. No se puede ver, pero aquí tengo fever, ¿no? Like, y pues ya, like, le mandé the photo of the positive y todo, y pues no respondieron. And then, like, maybe like a day or two later, they're like, oh, well, like, like, we need help I think it was like on the 2nd of December. Yes, they're like, oh, we're gonna need help. Que no sé qué. It's outside. We know you're still positive, probably, pero pues this and that. And I was like, you want me to go to a fucking market con un chingo de gente, fucking tested positive todavía and shit, like. Y pues at that point, todavía tenía like a little of the symptoms, like the fevers were coming on and off. So yeah, like I was like, nah, you know what, like, pues no, like, no, I don't feel right, like doing that también. And they're like, oh no, yeah, we understand. But dude, after that, yeah, they never replied. And I'm afraid to send my invoice, dude, porque me van a mandar la chingada, dude. Y but yeah.
Como that reminds me of the memes, no? Like where when they're like it's a snowstorm, you send your manager a message like, hey, I can't make it in. Y que te dice like, oh, are you still gonna make it? No. Que
Y
like,
sí, dude.
Que a huevo te quieren ahí.
And I made sure que like, like los días que I'm supposed to post on their social media, I made sure, like que estaba the post y like one of them always usually likes the post and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Porque I was like, el día que les mande el invoice, no van a salir con mamadas de que, oh, pues, didn't you have COVID during this time? It's like, yeah, but I was still fucking working and shit. Like, but yeah, other than that, like, pues, nada, really, like, just fucking, playing PS3, dude, like, fucking the latest and greatest technologies, dude. Pinche FIFA 13, ya me la pelo otra vez, güey. Like, fucking
¿Qué
playing
dices?
with
No, el pinche Cuauhtémoc Blanco's back on point.
Y sí, güey, pinche young as Leo Messi and like Ronaldo, dude, like in their primes, dude. Yeah, pero yeah, other than that, like, te digo, like, pues nada más viendo el mundial, en pinche primer impacto ya me tienes a la madre también porque.
Haven't seen that shit in years, dude.
Y sí, güey.
Damn, dude.
Well, you know how like it's in that Telemundo, so it's like pasan los juegos y luego pasan like los comentaristas talking about the game, and then like they jump into like fucking some primer impacto shit, which also talks about el mundial, but then they like go back into talking about like this panic shit, and it's like otra vez me empiezan los pinches los symptoms, dude, y otra vez like fuck, is it fucking COVID, is it swine flu, dude, ya ni sé, güey, y like valió, dude.
Yo no sé tan que, pero Johnny Boy finally made it in, dude.
Y sí, No te escuchas, dude.
Va. Prende el micrófono, dude. ¿Ya se te olvidó cómo?
No. We can't hear you, boy.
Yo no sé, pero sus audífonos
like
tienen un botoncito rojo.
Y sí,
No, because I think he could hear us, but we can't hear him, so I think it's the mic.
Oh, va. It's just the settings, maybe.
Se escucha como the AOL is trying to log into the internet, dude. Like
a little screech like the AOL dial-up.
Va, pues en lo que Johnny Boy fixes the technical difficulties, ya saben que that's right on brand with Todos Toman.
Never a dull moment, ¿no? Like,
Havana.
Ahí está, míralo.
Yeah, I had for whatever reason I had it set up to the headset. So.
Sí, pues güey, con decirte que yo sé que hasta la computadora se le olvida cómo es este pedo porque muchachos, hay que brindar, no hemos brindado.
No mames.
Es que te estamos esperando, güey, por eso.
Güey, I picked up a 12-pack on my way home, güey. No más, ya estoy. I got like a 6-pack.
Jonathan, what are you drinking, dude?
Oh, pues mira, dude, I had some pretty cold Angry Orchards ahí waiting for me.
Oh, va.
Pues, that's all I had, dude. I haven't had a chance, pero pues, salud, muchachos.
Salud, muchachos.
Con mi agüita ahora sí, because I took Tylenol, dude.
Oh, damn.
Es que Santans tomamos, dude.
Les dije, dude, pero...
Ya ves, puro lean over here, dude. Puro Robitussin con Sprite, ¿no?
Sí, güey. ¿Ya les regresó el olfato?
A mí ya, güey.
I actually never lost it, dude. I never lost my sense of smell or taste.
Miguel no olía desde Houston, dude. Decía que nadie se quería sentar con él, dude.
Damn. Dude, esa vez, nadie se quiere estar al lado mío, dude. Hasta, like, dude, I got there, compré the Axe spray, todo. Like me lo puse,
Maybe
like I was
that's
like,
why,
oh,
dude.
Yeah, dude,
me
that
fui bien
shit's
bañadito de regreso,
según tú,
everything.
¿no?
Bien bañadito
Pinche
and
baño
everything,
ruso,
pero
¿no?
pues, nada, dude. No, dude, my new bath right now, dude, is con puros Clorox wipes, dude. So
Yeah, dude. So you haven't,
I ando así, like, tallándome,
sí, nada más en la cara, ¿no? Para que me
Para
esté
acne, ¿no?
representable, ¿no?
Sí, en la cara y en las nalgas nada más, ¿no?
Según.
Just to make sure, dude.
Y con
Pinche
desinfectant
raja de
wipes, ¿no?
canela ya está toda rubia, ¿no?
Sí, güey. He bleaches butthole, ¿no? With the disinfectant wipes. No, mami.
Oh, shit.
Bueno, muchachos, pues I know you guys were talking about the COVID situation acá con los guerreros, because that's where I jumped in.
Sí, sí, sí. We were talking about también que qué es lo que habían hecho during their break.
Their time
Porque,
off.
pues, 50% of their time off has been quarantined. dude,
Quarantine.
Ay, sí, güey.
Yeah, dude.
So already, Jonathan, what have you been doing during this time off que te dio
Romero?
el presidente Romero, dude? Porque like he was very generous to be like, what, les voy a dar some time off, muchachos. Porque
2 weeks. Dude. I wanted a month, but he said 2 weeks. So.
So. Wait, this one we've been.
Miguel has been out for a month.
We
Dude.
didn't even address the. Amiga's been out for a month and a half, dude.
That's true.
Because
we were supposed to go live.
The fact that we didn't go live, yeah.
Last Wednesday. That's
No,
right.
no, Johnny was like, I want to talk our wages. Ahorita que terminemos, porque
Might as
this isn't fair, ¿no?
No, dude. I've been here at home. Just nada, dude. I mean, we did Thanksgiving. Everything was cool. Nobody was infected before or after. Obviously Thanksgiving is like a month.
Must be nice, dude.
Pero no, we were just here chilling at home. The girls and Anna put up the Christmas tree. I'm not sure if it was two days ago. So they got the whole house like decorated for Christmas. But other than that, I was running late today. That's it, man. I mean, honestly, nothing interesting. Been playing Call of Duty like a motherfucker. Been playing Call of Duty a lot on PC. I'm not that good. I've been asking Cookie to play up with me, pero pues ya sabes, sus amigos.
Have you played against Chicharito yet, dude?
¿Qué, güey?
Have you played against Chicharito?
No, dude. I have been playing Warzone though. Pero Chicharito plays squads all the time. I play their solos or duos Warzone. So I'm never gonna really bump into him. Siempre es squad ese cabrón.
You should start playing squads para preguntarle, like, entonces que
pues ya cómprate el juego, güey. Mira, aquí estamos 4.
Las retas aquí en Durkin o qué.
Así Miguel, bien emocionado, porque trae la caja del PS5 ahí. No la puedo conectar, pero ahí la tiene al lado de él.
No mames. ¿Ya haven't connected the PS5?
No, dude.
No seas
pues,
no lo dejan salir de su cuarto, dude.
No, pues sí, dude.
Tank no deja salir del cuarto, dude. So you missed it, right? So Tank like he has this during lockdown, he has this during quarantine, like strict quarantine. Me avienta la comida.
Eso era antes, dude. No, antes de que se infectara, dude. Porque ya después de que le escupiste en la cara, dude, ya. He locked himself in, dude.
Bueno, estaba dormido, ¿no? Estaba dormido rompiendo, and I just went in.
Dude,
he just woke up like this, ¿no? With his hand on his chest. Y ya bien espantado.
Dude, a veces hasta que ya la había librado, güey. Like, porque pues it was
what, chest, okay?
No, because it was like literally 3 days after Miguel tested positive fue cuando también salí. So like during those 2 other days, I was like,
Tank was supposed to come over the house to watch the Mexico-Argentina game.
Yeah.
Y él dijo, you know what, for safety precautions, like, mejor me voy a quedar en la casa. I'm not going to go out there, even though I'm negative right now or whatever. He stood home. Mm-hmm. Pero Pedrito estaba diciéndole, porque Pedrito came over for that game. Y le hace, güey, si Tanque sale negativo throughout this whole time, a ese güey lo mandamos a que le hagan test de todo. A lo mejor ese güey tiene la cura dentro de él. You've been dodging COVID, for 3 years now, dude.
Yeah, 3 years, no, Tank?
They're close to 3 years, yeah.
And that's the first time, like, I think this is the first time everybody caught it here at the house.
Yeah.
Oh, because your dad has it too, no?
Yeah, my dad salió.
It's me, Chiquis, my dad, and Tank. So all 4 of us is the first time we catch it.
Damn.
So ya más falta Solo, dude. Maybe we gotta run
Solo if you want to
some labs on him.
Wait, pero es que Solo wears fucking hazmat suits all day, dude.
Es de los pestos, dude, de que, like, cuando el COVID quiere entrar, los pestos se agarran madras con el COVID, dude, a ver quién ¿Quién la enferma primero, no?
Wait your turn, ¿no? Like,
Oh shit.
Sí, güey. Yeah, dude, pero nothing interesting on my end, dude. I don't know what you guys did or se quiero
Well,
repetir.
I
Empezamos
got a
el
question.
episodio de nuevo, ¿no?
I got a question for you, Johnny boy.
A ver qué.
So what was your favorite Thanksgiving dish, dude?
Dude, so surprisingly, my girl did make a not because I'm trying to give her props or anything, but I do give her props, no? She made a turkey. She got like a
Como this is
TikTok.
the soft apology for taking a break, no?
She did hate that shit.
y
Pero
todavía
yeah,
querías un mes, güey, ¿eh?
si quería, güey. Me dieron casi 3 semanitas, güey.
Es que decía Romero, güey, like, more break, more problems, dude. En vez de-
She made a turkey. She got like a TikTok recipe. She made a turkey. Y le salió chingón, güey. It was a small turkey because she's like, if I make a big one, like maybe they're not gonna like it. I've never done the recipe, so she said, I'm gonna get a small one. Y eventually that same night se acabó. That was really good. Y después hacen como unas tortitas de camarón, como chile rojo.
Oh,
So that
shit.
shit was super good. ¿Qué más? I mean, tamales. They do tamales like crazy, so tamales were good.
It
Oh,
was
yeah, those
bussin', dice la chaviza, güey.
¿Ah?
It was bussin', dice la chaviza, güey.
Sí, güey. that was
Wait, la chaviza
bussin',
came into
bussin'.
their podcast, dude.
Damn.
Nah,
Como he's
Ya no supo decir,
trying to get that word, no? He's trying to get that word out there, dude.
Sí. Yeah, dude, but it was good. I don't know about busting. Does that mean good or great, boy? Like let me know. It was good though. Everything was good. Everybody brought a plate. One of her cousins brought mac and cheese. That shit was pretty fire. Yeah, everything was pretty good. I can't complain. Yeah, favorite for sure that turkey.
Damn. Already tú, Romerito, what was your favorite dish besides your turkey? Because I know
I was gonna say my turkey.
My turkey.
No, pues este año was a little different. I kind of always wanted to do it this way, so we basically went to we did Thanksgiving at my parents, and like nos fuimos desde temprano, dude. Llegamos ahí como a las 10:30. Like we spent the whole day there, pero era
temprano?
porque
¿De la mañana?
de la mañana.
De la noche, ¿no?
Sí, no mames, ya.
No, imagínate. Ya comí.
Nada más a comer, ¿no?
No, ni comió.
Nada más venimos a decirle buenas noches, ¿no?
Sí,
Ya, ya nos vamos. ¿no?
Let me tuck you in.
No. No, fuimos temprano porque pues I had to make the turkey. Pero I made it at my mom's. So the turkey ya estaba ahí, like I brined the turkey, so it's been there for a day already. Just because we didn't know how we were going to be set up here at the house. So the plan was to go out there and make the turkey. Pues obviamente lo tengo que preparar y ya sabes, le tengo que dar su masajito. Sí. And then it goes in the oven for, like 5 hours.
Yeah.
So por eso nos fuimos de temprano, so we kind of helped like make the other dishes, like era spaghetti, like y como nomás éramos poquitos, it was just my parents, us, like my family, and then my grandma, and then los vecinos de my parents.
Mm-hmm.
They went over, it was just a couple, and there wasn't a lot of people, so we didn't make a lot of food, but enough that there was leftovers for the next day. So It was pretty good. It was pretty chill. Definitely like, porque so the thing con los vecinos de mi papá, like la señora trabaja en, I don't know if it's a warehouse. I don't know exactly like qué es lo que hace, pero manejan mucho like wine and liquor.
Mm-hmm.
So a cada ratito le está
pues
llevando,
pennies, ¿no?
like, casi no. Pero yeah, like a mamá le lleva cada ratito like bottles of wine, bottles of different like liquor. Y ellos no toman casi, so like mamá lo trae and like depende like what it is, like I'll open it up and taste it.
Mm-hmm.
So that was I mean it was good. Like they brought over some really good wine. But yeah, for Thanksgiving, like that it was pretty chill. It was good. And actually it was the first year that I like, because normally yo soy el que quiero ir Black Friday shopping, like, but old school Black Friday shopping, que es levantarte
agarrarse a madrazos y correr.
Sí, güey, o sea,
tiene ya con sus boxing gloves, ¿no?
Like, ay, señora, se le cayó su bastón, you know, like,
he ran to the Walmart like Rocky,
and everything. He's stretching out there,
But I like doing that shit, aunque no tenga nada en mente, like I think el año pasado I went and I ended up just getting PJs for the kids or some shit.
What about this year?
Porque voy a la Walmart, you know, to the real like experience, you know.
The real
Why
American
not?
experience.
No.
¿no?
Sí.
Where the mosh pit is at, dude.
He's like Target, pa' que ir a Target. No. Walmart. Aquí
Yeah.
no hay ni líneas aquí. No,
Sí, así que mi carrito se quiere ir para la derecha, pero ni madres, yo voy para la izquierda. Y no, pero este año no, dude, like este año no, I didn't go, I didn't do shit, and then I woke up and I saw that Pedro had gone to fucking Cabela's.
Oh, yeah,
He,
sí.
he would, no?
Sí, le digo, ya sí le reclamé al cabrón, pero they went to the Cabela's out in, or not Cabela's, it's Bass Pro Shop out in Gurney Mills.
Yeah.
So like close to Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yeah, I wouldn't have done that. Yo, like I said, I want the real experience. You know, I'll go to Walmart and fight the doñas. But
Con la mascarita ya bien puesta, ¿no?
no, pero no, este año no hice eso. I did want to get a TV, pero then I'm like, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get a TV, pero I'm like, at the end of the day, like,
You don't even watch
¿cuántas
it,
veces
no,
me puedo sentar? ¿Cuántas veces me puedo sentar a ver la tele, güey?
That's
Muchos
true.
chamacos siempre
Pues, I mean, if
viendo
you catch
Coco
COVID,
Melon
dude,
and
¿Qué te va a decir?
all that.
¿Se puede sentar a ver Cocomelon, güey?
Coco.
¿Por qué no?
En 4K,
¿no?
Sí, güey, ¿por qué no?
Oh, shit.
¿Quién te va a dar esa experiencia, dude? Más que tú mismo.
Sí, no, ni más. Ya sí se quedó y ya. Even, ¿qué era lo de Cyber Monday? Or
Yeah,
Ajá.
Cyber
Yeah,
Monday.
Cyber Monday.
I didn't even like really look into anything. Did you guys do any of those like purchases? I know Miguel just talked about he got well, I don't know, the PS5 you didn't get it because of Black Friday. You got it a little bit before that, no?
So I got it during the Black Friday sales. They go empezaron like on Monday, so I got it I think on Tuesday. Like de pura mamada, I went on and I looked up the PS5. I saw a Target, and I was like, oh shit, you know. So the nearest Target to me was all the way in, what was it, Evanston?
Oh, shit.
So hasta
Oh, la
allá
que lo
fui.
tenía.
Yeah. So hasta allá fui to go get it.
That's worth it.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, va, pues hasta allá fui el martes. I got a TV porque pues I was like, oh, pues para conectar la televisión.
A Cocomelon, ¿no? Vas a decir también.
Para ver a Coco Melon ahí. I got a new computer. I got a Asus computer. So I was like, wow, which
Laptop
is what I'm
or
using
PC?
right now. Though. No, I got the laptop this time.
Damn.
But
Looks good
but
though. I mean, you look good.
Oh boy, thank you. Although that's the webcam, but pues thank you so much.
Well, you should have seen that we started a little late porque he had some technical difficulties.
Yeah, I was having
Nada
some
de
issues,
nosotros.
pero pues that was the mic and the camera, pero no, yeah, dude. So like I got this one porque like I do want to start, like jugando more on PC. So I was like, you know what, let me just get a laptop because I mean sometimes I do need it on the go. So I got that. What else que compré?
But is it gaming laptop or just a regular laptop? Oh, gaming.
No, it's a gaming laptop.
Fuck, nice.
Yeah, it's a Nitro 5.
Como ya he could go pro también,
i7.
Yeah, dude. Rocket League?
Ahora ya puedo. I could play with you.
Rocket League?
And suck up and suck this time more, pero ahora sí en PC, dude.
That's true, dude. There's a lot of games that obviously que no están en console. So, pero Rocket League de todos modos, aunque lo juegue, dude, I play it on controller, so it don't matter, boy.
But those controllers, I heard that they're a lot better than the PS5 or the console controllers. They react faster.
The controllers that are hooked up to the PC?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, I really wouldn't be able to tell, but I'm sure people would go ahead and argue, like gamers that are actually really into Rocket League would argue that. So,
yeah.
But yeah, no, the controller I have, it's been a couple years, dude. Like I have it here because I play Call of Duty with it too. It's a SCUF controller. Have you guys heard of that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it has the paddle shifters in the back. So I'm able to modify that as, I mean, I don't take my hand off the joystick, you could say, for like Call of Duty. So, or Fortnite when I was playing it back a couple years ago. But I've been having this for maybe about 5 years.
Pues
And
con
actually,
razón, dude.
and actually, I was
O sea,
right
así hasta
now.
yo, güey, o sea.
I was looking into Scuff to see if they had like ahorita que estaba diciendo, oh, pues no, I got this deal. And I typed in Scuff a ver si tenía like an actual deal for like a new controller. Because eventually I do want to get the PS5. But this one works with the PS5 as well. Even though it's a PS4, I bought it for the PS4.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's keep it moving out of gaming porque ya my girl already fast forwarded.
Sí, dude, sí. I read. So before I asked Tank what was his favorite meal for Thanksgiving, so this time Tank took over Thanksgiving dinner. Usually my dad is the que se pone a cocinarlo. So esta vez, for some reason, my dad asked Tank. He's like, "Oh, pone el pollo en el horno." And Tank decided, you know what? I'm actually going to season it, and I'm actually going to do like add a few different things.
I thought enough is enough, no? Pavo.
I'm tired of this shit, no?
Turkey,
Oh, okay.
yeah. And so like Tank fue que cocinó la comida, and como todo un chef, dude, like empezó a hacer todo, y pues afterwards he realized, oh shit, we have nothing in this house, so there was missing ingredients, but Tank, like he did a survivor guide, dude. He sacó like he made mashed potatoes sin papas, dude. Like it was fucking
out of carrots, no? Carrot.
But a ver, Tank,
Carrots con white out, no?
So there was papas, dude. So I made I ended up doing mashed potatoes from scratch. Like because originally they're like, oh, like pon el ham in the oven. So I was like, all right, pues like I put the ham en lo que se cocinaba. But I thought it was gonna be just that, and like they were gonna get, pues empezar a cocinar ellos, like the real adults, like y cómo se llama, ya después de ahí it was like, oh, pues ya se terminó el jamón, and it's like, oh, pues cook the turkey de una vez, and I was like, oh
pues
shit.
ya que estás en la cocina, tan que no.
Sí, güey, like so yeah, like I started grabbing like pues like pepper, salt, like herbs y todo ese pedo. Y pues ya I started seasoning it first. Y pues ya like lo tapé.
O sea, se encontró una baggie ahí de los daytimes que se quedó.
Y sí,
hasta atrás del cabinet.
Una OG Kush ahí la está poniendo encima, ¿no?
Una OG Kush.
Y sí, güey. Y pues ya like I started making it. And then that's when I realized that like I think it was like halfway through already. And I realized like nobody was going to the kitchen to make anything like side dishes, like un arroz or nada. So I was like, fuck, like, is nobody going to make anything? Y ya, like, pues I was like viendo through the cabinets y todo a ver qué teníamos. And like, I was like, fuck, was going to have to be mac and cheese.
Sale Tanque de la cocina, ¿no? Is nobody going to make anything? Y ya trae su apron y su
Pretty much, dude. Like, pretty much that's how it happened, dude.
Like, pepperoni, ¿no? Ahí en la no mames.
Y pues ya, like, el mac and cheese he had to be from the box because no había the shells or like no cheese or anything. So I was like, pues chingue su madre, like I just made it from the box. Like
best mac and cheese ever, ¿no? Todos dijeron, wow.
Y sí, güey. Like, wow, who made this, no? Like,
sí, güey.
I think the issue was que no había butter.
Yeah, no había butter. So like, yeah, when I did the mashed potatoes, pues like, por así que tuve que dividir la poquita que había into the potato y la otra poquita into like the mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Y pues,
I'm
not gonna lie, the mac and cheese came out a little dry because of that.
I think it was that. No había mucha leche, right?
No, leche sí había. It was just the ¿cómo se llama? The butter, which is like one of the main ingredients, no? To make it like ya la chaviza buzzing, dude. Like, si quieren empezar a usar esa palabra, güey. Like, y pues yeah, like it was like at the end of it, I was like, fuck, dude. Like, si me hubieran dicho desde un principio, like I would have gone to the store and like prepared for it instead of like last minute, like a ver qué chingados tenemos in the cabinets y eso, and like try to put something together last minute. Pero pues it was good, dude. Like the turkey was fucking good, dude. Like it was like it wasn't. Let me clarify porque ya vi los ojos que hizo Romero, güey. Like, it wasn't Romero good, dude. Like Romero turkey good, but it was good, dude.
Like, so think of it like this: when you go from a turkey with no seasoning, no nada, porque my dad believes that the juices le dan el sabor. So dry as turkey, right? No seasoning. So this time Tank actually added some seasoning, added some stuff. And Tank si vino y me dijo, hey dude, I'm gonna just let you know, I might be getting, me van a sacar the will porque I
Sí,
seasoned the
güey.
turkey. I was like, oh shit, dude. So sure enough, my dad's like, oh, pero ¿para qué le agregabas esto? But at the end, my dad's like, you know what, it tasted better, so yeah, it's fine. But yeah, so like Tank took over Thanksgiving. So like I'm guessing Tank his favorite dish was the turkey.
Yeah, I want to say it was a turkey.
Yeah.
Dude, I think the
Yeah,
first mistake you made, dude, is trying to compare yourself to a Romero turkey. I mean, you shouldn't even. You should. That
No,
shouldn't
no,
even
no,
cross your
no.
mind, dude.
I was saying like it's good, but then I saw the little Faye Romero did like, oh, is
No,
it
the
really like? So I was like,
Right?
all right,
Are
let
you
me
sure?
clarify. Yeah, let me clarify. Is not Romero good? Antes de que
yeah,
he,
Romero was ready to be like, all right, you know what? Let's do a Top Chef right now, dude. No,
Sí,
no,
güey.
ahorita se iba a desaparecer from his screen, dude. De repente he was just gonna appear like behind me, no? Like, okay.
in a hazmat suit, no, porque he doesn't want to catch COVID.
Sí, sí.
sí, sí, sí.
Damn, dude. But no,
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
that's cool, dude. I mean, Miguel, what would be your favorite? You asked all of us.
Yeah. So like a little bit after que ya comimos y todo, like we forgot that I had bought in Hawaiian bread, se nos olvidó usarlo, so it was all the way to the end. Y Chiquis, so she wanted to do some side dishes, pero I guess I was waiting for her, and she was waiting for like
Me?
everybody to
No.
be done with the kitchen and everything.
Uh-huh.
So, because she's a very
She
like,
was waiting for Tank to like, ya que se vaya, no?
see,
Sí,
dude,
Took over the
like,
whole kitchen.
so yeah, so she's a very like she takes over the kitchen, like not like oh te saca, pero es que usa she uses a lot of different things. Like cuando she cooks, pregúntale a Tan que hace un desmadre, dude, porque usa un chingo de cosas. So ya cuando ya everybody finishes, like, oh, like compramos asparagus, compramos bacon y compramos puff pastry. So yeah, like we wrapped the asparagus, we le agregamos like miel y después de ahí le agregamos the everything but bagel seasoning. So they came out really good, dude. Like I was surprised. Like they were a lot better than what I thought they were gonna be. So like me gustó eso y me gustó like the turkey because again going from a bland turkey sin seasonings to at least having seasons. So like it's a big win there.
But
Mm.
I was gonna say, thank God you mentioned the turkey, dude, porque iba a decir, o sea, chinga su madre el turkey, ¿no? Like,
Sí,
I
Oh,
güey.
andaba
yeah.
como pendejo, pero pues,
Es que como dijo Tanque,
asparagus, ¿no? Like,
como dijo Tanque, luego les vi los ojos a Tanque, and I was like, let me mention the turkey, dude, porque
you
si no.
goddamn right, dude. Hell yeah.
Oh shit. No, but yeah, dude. So yeah, like that was kind of like what we did for Thanksgiving. Yeah. Afterwards, I did go to Cassie's house. Y ya, like I took some of the asparagus allá, y ya, like también they gave us, nos dieron un montón de comida también
Yeah, ya
allá.
con Cassie, everybody's good though. Nobody's sick.
Yeah, so like fue lo primero que like I told them when I tested positive. So de ahí se hicieron todos un examen and they've been like monitoring y todo. Y hasta ahorita like nobody was positive.
Ah, qué bueno.
Which is the good part, which al mismo tiempo like they just kind of went through COVID. Was it like a month, 2 months ago, I think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Algo así
around
como un mes o 2
Thanksgiving, not
meses.
Thanksgiving, Halloween, ¿no? Que es
Yeah,
cuando you guys
yeah, it
were
was
thinking
around
about like,
Halloween.
cómo hacen todo ese desmadre.
Yeah,
Yep.
so like como I guess they just had it. You know how like it's like I think what is it like for 3 months your body has like those
Like your
immune systems
antibodies
or something?
están
Yeah.
ahí, ajá.
So like I think that's
So,
what helped them not catch it.
cariñosas, here I come, ¿no? Like, porque ahora sí, sin miedo al éxito.
Tengo 3 meses, ¿no? Para...
To live it up, ¿no? Por eso no me gasté el dinero en Black Friday, dude.
Sí, güey, estás
Ahí
esperando,
no
¿no?
cuál pinche dinero, güey. Like,
You're counting your dollar bills, ¿no?
sí, güey.
You can't wait, ¿no? Crossing the calendar behind you a ver cuándo te puedes salir, ¿no?
Fucking like Christmas is gonna come early for me, ¿no? Like,
Sí, güey.
And on second thought, let me send that
No,
invoice,
mami.
¿no?
y sí, güey, aunque no me lo paguen, pero ya que sepa que
Damn,
debo
dude.
mi money, ¿no? Like,
Oh shit.
no, pero
Yes,
para
buddy.
todo esto, did we ask Rome what he was up to during this 2 weeks?
I mean, I did get here late, so you guys tell me. I didn't ask
Oh,
him.
dude.
I
No, so on
Toma,
those
lo quieres
2 weeks.
escuchar, ¿no?
A ver, dímelo más cerquita, ¿no?
Me está
Che, Hulk
acomodando,
Hogan
güey.
acá.
Sí.
Sí, güey. Me está acomodando, güey.
No, during that time off, dude, las cosas pasaron muy rápido. I've been talking about like estuvimos haciendo arreglos en la casa y todo ese desmadre. Porque that was the intent to sell the house and move somewhere. Porque in a way we felt like we had outgrown the house. And y pues sí, se hizo entre rápido, entre no rápido, porque it was a lot of start, stop. Pero ya cuando las cosas pasaron, like everything went by really fast. And luckily, Tank was COVID free when we had to move.
Y sí,
Dude,
dude,
pero para eso, like, ya el día que dijimos, pues, okay, pues, like, we made the closing on the house. We had already sold the other one. Like, it was within 1 week. Y empezamos a cambiarnos. It was the coldest days that Chicago has had this year.
Dude, I'll say that ahorita que estamos en quarantine, like, pues, like, salgo de repente, like, a tirar la basura, get some air.
Sí.
Nada que ver, dude.
Parrilladas, ¿no?
Sí, güey. Like, compared to
playing
that
outside
day,
y todo,
yeah,
¿no?
dude.
Hell yeah, those 2 days. So, we closed on this house on a Wednesday. Yes, a Wednesday night, we emptied out we had a storage unit. We emptied that
Already?
out. We brought it back in. Yeah.
Fuck
Ese
it.
día en la noche. Pedrito came and helped us empty out the storage unit. On Thursday and Friday, vino Tanque y Juan.
Mhm.
And they're the ones that helped us basically move. My brother came on Wednesday for a couple hours.
Was it Thursday? I think it was Thursday.
It was
no?
Thursday.
Yeah.
Vino y nos ayudó a mover y pues ya movimos un chingo de cosas to the point that we ended up spending Thursday night at the new house when I expected to spend the night on Friday. Y porque yo le dije a Carla, like, we're not gonna make it. There's not enough time. No se va a poder. Pero yeah, we ended up moving within 2 days. On Friday, pues ya nomás agarramos lo último, pero Friday was even colder than Thursday.
Fuck.
Pero pues sí, o sea, like we got it done in 2 days, and it was a huge help, having them come over and help us out.
Mhm.
Pero ya después, o sea, the after effects es del desmadre que está aquí,
yeah.
And más que nada, like, I mean, I've been through like moving, I've helped my parents move this and that.
Forget your parents. You helped me move
Pero,
a fuckload of times.
Dude, es lo que me estaba acordando cuando you moved from into that one house by, was it Oakland or Burbank?
Who?
Johnny Boy.
Oh, I thought you were talking to Romero. I was like, I don't think he's ever been in Oakland. Well, yeah, you have. Pero
I
yeah,
did.
the last house was Oakland.
Yeah. Like, I remember that one time. Porque I
¿El
remember
Miguel se durmió? ¿Qué pedo?
No,
He got up.
no.
It's Undertaker, ¿no? I was like, what the fuck?
Es que, so, como I'm doing it from my room, I don't have somewhere to sit, so I'm doing it standing up. So me canso y me tengo que sentar un ratito.
Pues ya acuéstate, dude.
Pues,
Ya acuéstate con las patitas para arriba, así.
para arriba, ¿no? De ahí me llevo el micrófono, ¿no?
Agarra el micrófono, güey, así nomás.
Sí, güey.
Eso lo llevo así.
Sí, güey. Pero yeah, it was Oakland. Yeah, that's where pretty much the last place that I
That was a fun
lived with
move,
my
too.
parents, and then it was Oakland, and then I moved in with Romero to that apartment.
That was a fun move. Bueno, cuando vio Jonathan que, like, we just threw his mattress down the stairs.
Yeah, that's fucked up, dude.
No, we carefully levitated that, or like, ¿cómo se llama? Free fall the mattress.
Sí.
But carefully, dude. Calculated, dude. Sí. Va, so
So yeah, mover es un pedo, right? Pero at the end of the day,
Fuck
like,
yeah.
the after effects is like, o sea, nosotros, por ejemplo, ahorita aquí teníamos un chingo de cosas, like, in the garage. The garage got full with stuff.
Right.
The sala got full with stuff. And it's like, ahora empezar a acomodar las cosas, ¿para dónde van? And es un desmadre, pero, like, to me, the hardest thing was, like, con los niños, right? Like, having Ivan, who's 1, Emma, who's 2, they're really needy. And then, pues, Itzel también, like, she was still going to school, like, so es llevar en la mañana y ahora sí que a lot of that stuff, obviously, pues, Carla took care of, and she did, super good to the point that like, so ese viernes was the last day que ya estuvimos aquí, que we were fully moved in. And then the following week on, what was that, Saturday, es cuando era el partido de México. And then we hosted. We were able to, like, aunque no teníamos muchas cosas, porque también we got rid of a lot of stuff. We were able to host, and it's when Pedro and Angel came over. Juan and Miguel. Miguel is it's also a friend. He's a plumber. He's done a couple of jobs for us, and we know him. He's a cool guy. Él vino con su esposa. Hicieron tortillas hechas a mano.
Damn.
Y porque
sí, I should have just rest everybody, ¿no?
Dude, Juan trajo carnitas de someplace wherever he lives, porque les dije, güey, aquí I don't know a place donde vendan like good carnitas. So él trajo carnitas and they were on point. Trajo churros, they were on point. And like we had beer in the Mexico game. It was a really good time. Pero pues dos tortillas hechas a mano, that's my weakness right there, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
Fire. Pero sí, pues poco a poco, yeah, we've been putting stuff together. Like I still have a lot of stuff que tenía en my other office aquí. Like,
que no sabes dónde va en el garage, ¿no? Quieres poner el garage igual como el que le querías.
No, güey.
Where did this go, Carla? Well, put in the garage, ¿no?
El pedo es eso, de que Carla sabe dónde está todo, o cada reto, Carla, ¿dónde está esto? ¿Y dónde está el otro?
Carla cambiando the shower heads, ¿no? Over there.
Más nos tardamos en llegar aquí que en lo que ya empezó a desmadrar cosa y media para poder new things.
Hasta te dijo, watch the kids, ¿no? Give me 2 hours.
Así andamos, dude, así andamos,
Pero ya, like, fully moved in. You said you were, what, 85% like settled in?
No, I think we're pretty much moved in. Ya ahorita ya nos llegaron todos los muebles porque habíamos pedido unos muebles and we had to like build muebles, which that's the shitty part, right? Like I hate building stuff like that.
Pero Carla, ¿no? Hasta con su bandana, ¿no? Hey, Romero, let's get to it, ¿no?
Wait,
I was gonna say, but that's one of the funnest.
Con su screwdriver nada más, ¿no?
The Tan will tell you, dude, like taking our bedroom apart,
dude, it was
horrible, fucking hell.
Did you guys have tools at least for that? Or like, what was it like?
Pues sí, güey, pero pues un pinche taladro. Like, no necesitas muchas cosas, pero like, at first it's like, how are you gonna take it apart? We start taking it apart. How the fuck are you gonna put it back together?
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah.
And then it was like, all right, like let's take this apart. Y no salía, güey. So it's like, like let's take a little bit more apart. No salía, güey. So we basically had to like take everything apart.
Dismantle the whole damn thing.
Sí, güey. Y pues ya después, like, eso sí, güey, somos chingones, güey. Porque we built it back together y hasta pinches tornillos nos sobraron.
También así de lado, ¿no?
Sí. So, de que somos chingones, somos chingones, güey.
Sí. De que duerme bien, el Romero duerme bien.
Duerme bien.
Dude, la cama de Itzel, we had to take it apart también. And it's called, what it was, a loft bed, porque it's not a bunk bed, but it's like a loft bed, porque está alzada, pero para que tenga espacio abajo. We took that shit apart. And I knew that putting that shit back together was going to be a pain in the ass, so mejor le compramos otra.
You were trying to say, I was like, fuck this, Amazon.com. No, luego en el teléfono.
I'm like, Itzel, what kind of bed would you like? Y pues sí, pedimos otra ya. My dad came on this weekend and actually helped us put that together. So the muebles, I think we're pretty much all there. Ya todo está armado. Ya nada más es, because we still have stuff at my parents' garage and at Carla's parents' garage.
Oh, shit.
So, no es mucho, pero there are a few things que todavía tenemos que traer, pero pues ya con tiempo eso, con más calma hasta que ya we're all fully settled in. But I think we're like at 97.5.
Damn, okay. That 3.5 could wait, boy.
Hell yeah.
Y el pinche matemático, ¿no?
Oh, that is tough, dude. And I think I mentioned it before. My mom used to move like every year. Like we wouldn't even be settled in, and she was like, "Hey, I'm looking around." I was like, I was like, I remember the time we went to, I moved from Chicago to Rockford, and then I think
which house was the one in Chicago to Rockford? Was it the Oak Lawn?
I was gonna say the Romeoville, but I don't know. Yeah,
Romeoville to Rockford.
I think that was it.
I think so, because you were living in Romeoville when you were going to Bogan.
Yeah, dude, I was driving to Bogan from Romeo.
Mm-hmm. And then
Yeah,
you did
dedication,
your
no?
senior year over there in Rockford. So
Yeah, I did my senior year out there. Pero yeah, she would want to move every time. And Sinera Romero, El Ruben. And then there was times that honestly, I'm not kidding. We would move almost every year. It was just me and Chava, my dad. It was just me and him. And my mom, she was like, she couldn't really lift or anything. So she would be like, okay, eso vaya. No, ¿sabes qué? Acá. I was like, fuck, dude. That was one of those. But yeah, definitely. I think getting the moving part, because when this house that we're in now, we moved on Thanksgiving 3 years ago. So literally on Thanksgiving from the other house that we were in. And we didn't even go anywhere. I think we went to kind of like a Jewel for you guys out here, and then a Smart and Final. Romero, I think we've been there. We went to like a Jewel, and then we got some chicken, like roastery chicken, and we just ate that here. But we didn't do anything, and it was raining. I remember it was raining. It doesn't fucking rain here. It was raining that day, like really, really bad, and that's when we moved 3 years ago here. Pero
te diría que no hace frío aquí, dude, pero sí hace frío. But it just happens to be on the coldest day, dude.
That's fucking crazy, dude. Digo que ahorita está bien sunny, 72s, no haya con ustedes, parrilladas, dude. Pues no diga nada, dude. Don't say anything porque ya sabes que Chicago's gonna get your ass.
Slowly been meeting the neighbors, dude, y pues es puro güerillo y like ya gente grande, dude, like.
Oh, okay. You said you had a basement there, no?
Sí. It's not a full basement, but it's a little basement con el cuarto donde estoy ahorita.
I was to say, is that where you're at? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Pero es lo que está diciendo Carla, like we're slowly meeting the neighbors. Like there's a couple families con kids like Itzel's age and Emma's age.
Mm-hmm.
Pero most of them are like old, kind of retired, white people.
Mm-hmm.
Y luego yo de repente like me encuentro con mi pinche zarape tirando la basura.
Howdy, amigo, ¿no?
Casi, güey. I gotta stop myself. Like, I gotta look around like, oh, shit.
Like, damn, it's a safe, ¿no?
Safe.
Tu zarape, pero con tu maga hat, ¿no? Con tu maga hat. Just in case.
Just give them the nod, ¿no? Making amigos go away.
Yes, no, man. Damn, dude. No, that's cool, dude. I mean, you moved, what, like 15, 20 minutes away from where you were at?
Not even, dude. It's like less than 10 minutes.
Damn. So you're still taking Itzel, I'm assuming, to the same.
Yeah, Itzel's gonna finish the school year at her regular school.
Mm-hmm.
Pero ya para el próximo año, pues ya la cambiamos.
Well, that's a big thing, dude. I mean, obviously, buying a house, I'm assuming, yeah, it's one of those things. I mean, besides my mom, she don't believe in this, but it's a 30-year thing and more, obviously. So that's cool that you did that.
Yeah, it's a long-term commitment, of course, for sure.
Yeah.
Y pero más que nada es lo mismo porque Alan, State Farm Alan, asked me over the weekend. Lo vi porque fuimos unos 15 años.
Have you gotten your life insurance yet? No.
No, he's like, do you miss your old house? And I'm like, honestly, the weirdest thing, but the most like comforting thing was que ese jueves que nos quedamos en la casa, like ya nos acostamos and like maybe like 20-30 minutes in, like Carla's like, do you feel weird? I'm like, no. Like, I don't feel like I'm sleeping in somebody else's house or in a new place. Like, like it feels like I'm sleeping at home, like without a problem. So that was like kind of cool to realize, like, oh fuck, like I don't feel weird, in the new house.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we belong.
Yeah, and I think that's what you said you wanted. No, you guys wanted something where I know it was kind of like rushed to get the new house, pero you guys were kind of like in a time.
Sí, más que nada por eso que se vendía la casa y pues ahora sí que teníamos que buscar
a dónde voy, yeah.
A dónde vamos, pero
that's cool.
It all worked out, dude. It's getting there, like ya contigo todo el desmadre que se hace, pero but yeah, like I'm not looking forward to moving anytime soon, dude.
Yeah, of course not, dude. Hell no. I think the best part of that house, dude, I haven't met it yet, pero pues el segundo baño, dude. O sea,
sí, we have a second
está bien tranquilo. Sí, that second bathroom, that's a plus, dude. But yeah, cool. Good shit, dude. Congratulations on that. Big step. Big commitment, dirías tú.
Ya, los Guerrero Brothers ya se cayeron.
Ya uno ya se durmió.
Miguel ya se acostó.
Sí, ya se fueron todos.
Yeah,
Según
dude.
Miguel está cansado. Según.
Oh boy, like,
Dude,
standing up for an hour, dude.
dude, now imagine getting
It
COVID
ain't no
without
joke,
any
boy.
vaccine, dude. Now
Oh
imagine
hell
that.
no, dude. No, fuck that, dude.
Dude, when we went
Um,
through COVID, that shit was horrible. Like, it was bad. Like, I remember just walking I mean, you saw where my room's at to the kitchen.
mhm.
It was, we tried to make life as normal as possible, especially because the girls they're young. So we would try to go ahead and eat with them. Like, they would eat in the other table. You remember where I had the other table? And we would
Sí.
eat like near the kitchen. And we would try to eat like, like we have like a normal relationship with them, but it was tough. And at the time, Camila, the youngest one, she wouldn't want to sleep by herself también. So we had to kind of like force her. It's tough. I guess it's a little tougher when Ramiro could agree, when you have like
Sí.
younger kids, dude. Like, that shit is painful.
Oh, I
I
know,
mean,
dude.
COVID itself is just horrible, but we weren't vaccinated back then. We
Yeah,
weren't. We were
You
just,
guys got it super early on too, también, huh?
we had it
Yeah,
in
like
February, I think, or the end of January. Ya no me acuerdo.
yeah.
So
Sí
a
me acuerdo
year
que
after?
fue muy temprano, dude.
Or I might be lying, dude. I don't know if I got it in the beginning of January.
Because for us, at least here, like yo me acuerdo, like lockdown started happening
Like around
beginning
March.
of April.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, dude. Yeah, when we got it, yeah, I can't even think. Like, I almost could be sure it was January, like the beginning of it. That shit was
Mhm.
horrible, though. Shit was something else.
But es lo que
Yeah,
estamos, like, I was talking to Carla, and I'm like, quieras o no, like, porque, and I think, Miguel, like, maybe you, like, during our chats, like, you mentioned que your dad initially, when you tested positive, he was like, oh, it's just a common flu, like, no pasa nada. Like, my dad, like, cuando, like, oh, pues, no vino tanque ese día porque, pues, like, Miguel's positive and he just wants to be safe. And my dad's like, oh, pues, like, it's just like a common flu, like, eso ya va a pasar. And I'm like, sí va a pasar, pero that doesn't mean, like, how it's going to affect different
Right.
type of people,
Yeah, and I
you
think
know?
so. When it comes to COVID, right? Because my cousin is the one that, like, he caught COVID when from Mexico because he had an ear infection.
That's right.
Instead of going to a doctor here, he went all the way to Mexico, and everybody caught COVID over there.
God damn.
Yeah, dude. So por lo mismo, he had to wait like two weeks para venir because you need that negative result.
Positive. Or
Yeah.
sorry, negative. Mhm.
Yeah, the negative result to fly back to the States.
At that time, no.
Yeah, dude.
I don't think you need it now.
I don't think so.
I
I
don't
think
think so, no.
con tal de que digas que you don't have it, ya con eso ya.
I'm
Pero-
good. Shoot.
Y sí, dude. So it is kind of turning into a normal thing, and it's algo que, like, I talked to Cassie about, right? Because it's algo que, like, even the doctors and, for example, the WHO, like a whole bunch of different organizations, como que they're clashing, right? Porque they're trying to make it like back to normal life. Por
Right.
eso ya ves que cambiaron the like, oh, well, you only have to be quarantined for 5 days unless you're showing symptoms and unless you're doing this, right? So, si te sientes bien, if you have absolutely no symptom after 5 days, you could go back to work, back to wherever, as long as you wear a mask. And after, like, I think a week after you're wearing a mask, you could take it off already. Yeah, you're good. I know porque fue lo que también le dijeron a la chiquis ahora from CPS because I had to report it, right? But then it comes into the play where it's like, chiquis me está diciendo que, like, obviously because of Thanksgiving, a lot of people are going to catch it. So me está diciendo que, like, a lot of her friends ended up catching it, and, like, dos de sus amigas, one already had some health issues, so she ended up having to go to the hospital. Ya fue cuando salió que she was positive. Otra, like, she was healthy-ish, no prior health issues, y aún así ella y su hermana, they ended up having to go to the doctor porque they were having issues. It wasn't like some crazy issues, but, like, it's like very, like, a lot of discomfort, a lot of, like, oh, like, no puedo respirar bien, so they ended up having to go. They ended up having to go just get checked out, right?
Mhm.
So, like, yeah, it's one of those where, like, it's
And
a
I
lot of
think
people
that's
lo
the thing,
toman
dude,
como
like,
flu.
but that's the thing, right? Like, not because not everybody experiences the shortness of breath thing.
Right.
Because I think once you experience the shortness of breath, like it kicks into a different level of consciousness.
Yeah.
Porque te digo, like for me, pues it was the chills. I never experienced shortness of breath. I lost my taste and the smell y todo ese pedo. And yeah, I had like really bad nights, 4 or 5 nights, whatever it was. Um, pero when I hear the stories about people who had like those like shortness of breath, and it's like fuck, it's like you don't, then you start questioning it. And on top of that, we earlier on we were talking about like the ghost symptoms, right? Because you've heard all these things happen
Mhm.
when COVID happens. So then you start thinking like, what if this happens? And qué más me puede pasar on top of what I already have going on?
Right.
That it kicks into a different gear.
Yeah. Y pues digo por mí, like I've always had shortness of breath, like
You have
aparte de
asthma,
que
no?
yeah, so aparte de asthma, like I am out of shape. So that has a lot to play
Es que
with
no ves que ya se
shortness of
sentó
breath.
como 3 veces en this hour.
Ah,
dude.
ahorita ya la espalda ya
Sí.
me duele bien culero, ya.
Yeah,
Ya la espalda ya la
that
tengo de
shit's tough.
39 años, ¿no? Pero
Sí, güey.
and that's another thing, right? Like I do have back issues. I have back problems. I have
Diagnosed by who? Miguel or who?
no, so I went to a
Oh,
doctor.
okay.
Y fue cuando like que no me puede ni parar, and it turns out that I have spina bifida, which is that the bottom part of my spine nunca se desarrolló, like the last column.
Goddamn, dude.
So because of that, like I asked the doctor, like, ¿qué tengo que
So
hacer?
you had the opposite of Goku, dude?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So I had the opposite of Goku, dude, pretty much. Y so ya me dijeron que like I'm gonna live with that for the rest of my life, and obviously I'm gonna have a lot of back problems, so I gotta lose weight in order for me to reduce the back problems and
Right.
the strain on my back, right?
Mm-hmm.
So ahora with COVID, it's like, all right, so I do have shortness of breath, but it's like, is that like, to me that's almost normal. So it's hard to tell when it's like, oh, it's COVID shortness of breath, or I'm just having some like asthma issues,
Like a
or
chronic thing that you already
yeah,
have.
chronic thing,
Mhm.
yeah, or like, am I having back issues or like back problems and like body pains porque me duele la espalda, or is it just like my regular back problems? So, and it's one of those, like, you kind of have to like ver bien qué es lo que tienes, pero yeah, like a lot of people hits them different. Like some people hits them hard.
That's why I don't go to the doctor,
some
dude.
people-
I don't want them to tell me
It
what's
doesn't.
wrong with me, dude.
Oh,
No mames.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Yo así también estoy, dude, pero esa vez, dude, no me puede ni parar de la cama, so pues I was forced to go. Y ya cuando me dijo, dude, y pues me rompió el corazón, dude, because me dijo, he literally wrote down a piece of paper. He did not write down like slightly overweight. He did not write down like obese. He wrote severely obese, and I was like, you know what? I'm like, he wrote it right in front of me, so I
Can you
saw
take it
him
down a
write it.
notch? No, le dijiste.
Yeah, dude, I was like, le puedes bajar poquito, He was like,
O que escriba más rápido, pinches doctores. You never
saben,
understand
¿no?
what they write, dude.
Y sí, güey.
Oh,
Bájale de
no,
huevos,
They
esa-
no,
write
le
it so
dijiste.
slow.
esa vez hasta he didn't even do it in cursive, dude. Like he did it in regular font. I was
Can you,
like, no,
Miguel? Can you write it for me? No.
I
But
want you and the pharmacist to understand.
severely obese,
mames. Can you
and
spell
then
it for
put
me?
like 5 plus signs. No,
He pulled out the typewriter, ¿no? Para que se pudiera leer bien.
The Morse code, no? The Morse code. la tenía.
he still asked me to proofread it. No, like, oh, did I write this right? Like,
Damn, dude.
uh,
Yeah. COVID's another world, man. And then well, I don't know if you guys, well, yeah, you guys knew about it, probably don't remember, but the last time we went to Chicago, my girl and mi suegra and everybody got COVID on their end.
Yeah.
I didn't get it the second time.
Oh, on the way
Why?
back, right?
Yeah, on the way back. I don't even know if on the way back over there, no idea, but I know they got it.
Have no idea. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, they eventually ended up getting it, and it's crazy because I remember that day that we got home, we were watching Stranger Things before we left to Chicago, so we were literally like here, me and her, we were here, we were laying down because we were tired, and we were here at the tablet like in front of us, so we were literally here. And I remember she coughed, and I was like, she was sick. She's like, I don't think it's COVID, blah blah blah, and should I do a test? And I was like, well, whatever it is, don't cough, like just here, because she was like, like with the cover in her mouth. But even then, I didn't test positive, so she was able to quarantine here in the office. That's why you got those little Clorox wipes right behind me because we left them there. Pero she was able to be here, and I had to hold it
Pensé
down.
que los había
out there,
dejado
dude.
anónimos ahí para limpiarse el fundillo.
No, dude.
Sus baños
Pero,
rancheros, ¿no?
pero muchachos, just to change the conversation a little bit before we close it out, because I know we're at that hour mark, as
Boy.
Tank likes to say.
Yo.
There was an incident that happened 2 days ago on Saturday in Disneyland. Did you guys hear about that?
I
No.
didn't.
Yeah,
Esta
so
vez, no, dude.
there was this guy, 39-year-old
Oh, sí,
or
sí, sí, sí.
40-something-year-old guy who uh he was married. He was happily married with the girl who had a couple kids. They weren't their kids, but he loved them as their own. They eventually got into like a heated argument or whatever, and she ended
The
up calling
couple?
the couple in front of the
Mhm.
girls, which obviously he regrets and all that stuff. He eventually they got into a heated argument. The girls were there, or the kids were there. I don't know if they were both
Mhm.
girls, but the kids were there, and it kind of got out of hand to the point that she ended up calling the police. So she called the police, and yeah, he got arrested. He was charged with a couple stuff. To the point that he was a principal of a school here in California, and he was placed on administrative leave
Mhm.
until kind of that situation was carried out. He ended up committing suicide on Saturday, and
Fuck.
it was just weird because um, he wrote like a farewell message on Facebook saying, I can't believe like the system's so corrupted. Like, she regrets, pretty much calling the police. Like, she knows that I've never done this before. Like, we never got physical. I never hit her. It was just literally argument, like heated argument. I raised my voice, she raised her voice. Yeah, things maybe were said because we were mad. Pero it got to the point where she decided to call the cops. He got taken in, was placed on a bond, like was let out on a bond. And
Mhm.
it was just the story itself kind of just threw me off. This guy was a musician. He would play like on the weekends with like a band. Yeah, I think he played the cello. I don't even know if I say the instrument right, but that big ass violin.
Yeah.
He played a bunch of like he was. Everybody, I guess, that met him was, he was a cool guy, really straightforward. But he eventually took his own life. He jumped from the parking lot, from the highest place of the parking lot. He just jumped down. So that leaves me with a lot of questions. Like, this guy being a good father figure, he ends up being with somebody that has kids. He's a father figure. He says he loves them as their own. Says a farewell message on Facebook. I would assume that, I guess I'm assuming I get charged with something. I have a court date, right?
Mhm.
At that court date, I'm able to go say with my wife or
Yeah,
whoever, my
nothing set
partner,
in stone yet.
right? And then me kind of saying, you know what, like, I want to take all charges away. Like, I want to drop the charges, blah 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 blah
Mhm.
blah. But that was never allowed to happen. His court date was actually today. Um, it's just, for me, I guess my conclusion was with him, he probably was dealing with certain demons past this situation that he experienced with his wife. Which again, that just really caught my attention this morning before I got up to go to work, and I was like, damn, like it's stressful. It was kind of like a heartfelt thing, not because I live here in California, but just based on the situation that happened, how the system's so corrupted. Because she said, okay, he did this, he was charged, booked, and he had to place his own bond. Um, so I guess I just want to leave it with I know we talked about uh mental health and all that
Mental health.
stuff. Yeah,
Mhm.
again, I believe this is a little bit more serious than what it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, but if you guys or anyone out there know or see that someone's dealing with some that certain, I guess, distress of life, because eventually those problems, those marital problems do come with life. I don't know. I
Mhm.
guess just reach out, dude. Like, and I feel like I don't reach out to you guys enough to be kind of like, how are you guys doing
Wait,
mentally?
I
You know what I mean?
literally before we started recording, I know we have a Todos Toman like chat group where we're talking about the pod and when are we recording and what's the topic, y all those things that they go to the pod, and it felt like we were like it made me realize the break honestly made me realize like shit, like we took a break and it felt like we took a break.
Right.
Like I hadn't spoken to you guys. Like I like le pregunté a Miguel and Tank before we started recording. I'm like, hey, have you talked to Johnny Boy? I'm like, honestly, like I haven't outside of what goes on in the group, like I hadn't touched base with any of y'all like before today. Honestly, like no. I mean, Tank came out and helped me move and stuff. Miguel, I know he had done his like work trip and had been doing other stuff, and then the COVID thing. Um, but really, like it made me realize, like shit, like if we're not recording, like we're not staying in touch, like porque
Right.
también el que I know brought it up initially to me was that I noticed, and then obviously Miguel through Geek Studios and all that stuff was the Green Ranger who also
Oh,
Yeah.
abruptly like fucking came out of nowhere and committed suicide and like all that shit. It's like we keep in touch with people and we talk and this and that, but when do we really sit down and talk?
Right. That's true.
So
Yeah.
That's true.
yeah, like Alan like would put it in the groups that we're in with him. It's like porque pues I mean everybody like in one way or another, like the Green Ranger was kind of like the cool kid in town
Yeah.
as we
everybody
were
wanted to
growing
be him.
up, right? So it's like cuando pasó eso, it's like shit, like and I was like, if anybody needs to talk, like reach out. But yeah, like our break here just amongst us, like made me realize, like fuck, if we're not on a week to week basis, like we tend to kind of like take a break from the pod, but that doesn't mean we need to take a break from each other,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
And I think that's the way it was because even before the podcast, like honestly, I rarely would reach out to Miguel. Tank was same thing,
Yeah.
and obviously with you, I would go ahead and play some FIFA or whatever. We would try to get on as much as possible there. But as far as like with the Guerreros, I would never really keep in touch. After the podcast or during the podcast or whatever, yeah, I got a little closer to Tank. So we've been chatting here back and forth about just stupid shit, laughing about some dumbass shit. Pero yeah, we've been kind of like keeping in touch a little. I guess out of una pinche nalgada. Se
Keeping
nalgó
in
el tanque,
touch,
¿no?
dude.
Sí, sí, sí. Se nalgó, ¿no?
Para que salga el COVID, ¿no?
Sí. Pero yeah, dude, I'm just saying, like, at my end, dude, I apologize for not keeping in touch. I know I've been busy. I've been hella busy, like on my end, but I've been obviously trying to hold on my own too. You know, I've really been trying to hold on my own, and pero that shit got to me. The fucking Power Ranger shit got to me. It really did. Porque ya como tú dijiste, if it wasn't the green, it was the white. Pero yeah, you fucking look up to that motherfucker.
Yeah.
which is crazy. So
No, yeah, like 100%, though. Like they are like, yeah, like when stories like that happen, especially people that you kind of look up to, and you see their life, like porque like I follow the Statistic Frank even through Bat in the Sun and different outlets, and
projects.
tenía su escuela, tenía a whole bunch of things, and you assume one thing, right? Because lo que ves. Pero
Sí.
pues honestly, it's one of those like nunca sabes lo que pasa detrás de las puertas, nunca sabes lo que like anybody's dealing with, and like mental health is one of those issues that is like I think it's not really talked about as much, and even when it is, I think people like lo escuchan, pero les da pena decirlo, like like les da pena like come
agree.
out and like hey, like I'm not okay, or porque pues, it's one of those things, right? Like I've seen a few people, not a lot, a few people on Facebook a veces ponen, like today I don't feel okay today. And mucha gente like luego like, oh, like you have so much to look, like to look up to, and la vida es bonita. Pero I think when you're in those stages, like no ves la vida así, so it's kind of hard because like I know from like again, I talk a lot with mi primo. My primo has he's he has that depression, he has a lot of anxiety, he has a lot of issues, like Chiquis kind of went through that, like Cassie went through anxiety, so like I've had a little bit of experience of talking to people, and it's hard to open up sometimes, or to get them to open up, but like for sure, like if you're ever having those issues or those thoughts, or you want to talk to somebody, just reach out to somebody, like not like they're not going to make fun of you, and if they are, you could just tell Tank, I'll go beat him up, dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
I mean, I'm not that strong, but
It's okay, Tank. It's okay, Tank.
I'll do my best.
You gotta
como lo pensaba, ¿no?
you got a guitar back there, dude. You could go Jeff Jarrett on him, dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'm
You got that
Shout out
mask
to
over there,
Jeff
dude. Just put that shit on.
Ahí está la máscara, dude. La
Sí,
máscara.
His superpowers, dude. Fuck it.
I see a championship belt right there doing a corner. So
Sí, dude.
Championship belt.
y sí, dude. No el tuyo, Romero, el chiquito que tiene ya.
El Romero, ¿no?
Y sí,
ya.
like Tech luego, like Romero luego right away se pone agresivo.
Sí.
No, es que dijo el chiquito, dije, ay, bueno, pues ya, I didn't think this camera was full wide view, pero
Se tapó, ¿no? Se bajó la sudadera, ¿no?
Es que no les digo que está frío.
Es que nomás tiene la sudadera, dude. No tiene nada más, dude.
Pero va, muchachos, pues let's go ahead and close it out. Glad to be back. Honestly, I know I made it a little bit late, pero pues it had to be done. I mean, I had to be late. No tenía de otra. Pero
It's cool,
let's keep it going. Obviously we're back, season 2. Is that what you guys calling it or what?
I guess so. It's season 2.
Fuck it. All right.
Sí,
Fuck
like
it.
Todos Toman 2, Revenge of the Podcast, ¿no? Algo.
Sí. I'm sure Miguel took like a month and a half off. He's
hell
super ready to put us on TikTok. You know,
Oh boy! As soon as they go up in the drive, no, luego
yeah,
se
see,
van,
you know, you're waiting, no, now it's for me to text
dude,
to let you guys know.
That's why I caught COVID, dude, porque estaba esperando tanto tiempo, dude.
Sí, güey.
¿Saben qué? Tanto que se me olvidó que we even had a spinning wheel, So,
¿Sí? Oh, shit. Bueno, pues échale.
ni modo, no la tengo lista, pero...
A mí lo que se me olvidó era Doña Chole, pero pues échale. ¿Ahora tienes lista? Oh, shit. We did say that Miguel was going to take... I'm not embarrassed.
I like how like it silenced you completely. So,
Yeah.
The sun took
so
you
you were
off,
like
dude.
this.
Damn.
Like I was like, oh, va.
As I was saying, no? All
Play
these
that
questions
again,
are
Romero.
for Miguel. Play it again.
Play
All
that
these
again,
questions
Romero.
are for Miguel. Right? We did talk a lot of shit about him. We're not embarrassed to say
Sí,
it
sí,
either.
no, he does have at least 2 questions, para él, at
Max?
least.
I was to say maximum or at least 4. Dude.
Es que no, I don't want to burn through all the questions, dude.
No,
Ooh,
mames,
a ver.
you
Turn
want
The, the stack is getting a little thin, you know? Like,
Sí, güey.
Hey, dude, but before you start that, dude, turn on that purifier behind you, dude.
no se puede, dude. Todavía no, I'm not set up with
Madre,
that stuff, dude. Ahorita ponemos un
Es que
cigarrito, ¿no?
ya se le acabó el VIX, güey. Por eso. güey.
Lo dejó, ¿no?
Sí, güey.
El garage de la otra casa. No mames, qué claros son con él. I guess they're fucked up, güey. Espérate, que Miguel está hablando.
Pues aquí vienen las cartas.
Chale. Y ahorita Carla, ¿no?
Ahí está, fume.
Con la Quero, ¿no? Ahí. Todo el pinche vapor, güey.
Con la quiero. Ay, güey. Con la plancha en una y la ves.
Pressing that one button que avienta all the steam.
En el Steam, güey.
Ah, shit.
Va, pues ¿quién va primero, güey?
Yo voy primero.
Ajá, míralo. Season 2 empezando con todo, ¿no? Sí.
Sí, para que vean.
¿Qué dice?
What was the last food you binged on? Binged
last
on, así
food.
como que. What I mean, binged?
I think it's like, ya ves que como the TV shows you binge, o sea que te lo sigue, like,
You keep
snack
like
on for
eating
a
and
long
eating.
time. Yeah.
Buffalo
Sí.
Wild Wings, dude. I think. B-dubs, you can't go wrong with B-dubs, dude.
You can't, dude. The
There's
wings
no
are
way.
addicting, dude.
Yeah, there's no way. I think I had probably B-dubs in
Asian
the past.
Zing, dude.
¿Sabes qué?
I have not had
I
Asian
mean,
Zing in a
it's
while,
not my
but that's
question,
fire.
güey, pero
No.
ahorita, Lily, like, when I've had the chance, Carla y yo will watch whatever on Netflix, YouTube, whatever, and we would have the Takis peanuts.
Oh,
You like
okay,
that shit?
Have you seen them?
Yeah, I ate them before.
I've seen
There's
it, but I
two
haven't ate 'em.
versions. There's 2 versions. There's like una que es morada y una que es like como roja.
I tried the morada one.
The morada one, that's legit.
That's the go-to.
Yeah, that's the go-to. Like la otra is like, what the fuck? Like it's supposed to be hotter, but it tastes weird. I don't know.
Oh, I haven't
Pero-
tried the other one, pero the morada, yeah, I tried that shit.
It's just like powder, no?
Sí, güey. That's literally what he's eating, ¿no? The taste of nut. Nah, pues. A él le toca el tanque.
Le toca tanque, va.
Órale.
Upside down,
The
dude.
kids are crying. I just heard them.
What's your
What?
favorite smell in the world? Híjole, qué
Ooh.
culeros, ¿eh?
Hey,
Qué
what's
culeros.
the what?
What's your
What's
favorite
your
smell in
What's
the
your
world?
favorite
in the
smell
world?
in the world?
Qué
Ooh.
Ya
culeros.
que you can
No,
find
ya
it,
me regresó.
Ah, ya,
my-
ya. Oh.
Yeah. I could smell again, dude. Damn, favorite smell in the world,
¿Cómo te ves one of his colognes, no?
dude.
I was trying to think of food, dude. Honestly, my fat ass.
No, like
I thought of bacon.
I thought of food.
no, dude. I
Bacon in
would
the morning,
have to
dude.
say like a good cologne, dude. Like I'm
Yeah.
just
Este dije.
No.
like I'm a sucker for it. Like like
I'm a sucker for you, dude.
ooh,
Ow.
Watch out, boy.
y ahorita DM me, no? After this,
Sí.
no, yeah, but like it's like just a good cologne, like cuando están
DM
pasando,
me.
like no. Oh, late about it.
Sí, güey, no mames. I was like, what? DM? Direct message. Oh,
No,
I estaba Johnny boy like, is this bussing or not? No,
sí,
no.
no. You're really
Bussin',
trying to make
bussin'.
that word happen, aren't you?
Easy, güey.
We'll make it happen, dude. By the end of season 2.
Easy, way. No, but yeah, like it's
Cologne.
yeah, cologne, like
Va. Ahorita que Doña Chole se desocupe ahí de sus
Oh,
research.
sí.
Mira nomás, mira.
Va, a ver,
Practicó,
vas,
le
Miguel,
practicó. Le toca 3 a Miguel, échale.
toda la semana ahí
No,
estuvo,
dijeron
¿no?
dos.
Like,
Dos voy yo para que terminemos con 3, Miguel.
Va.
Ah, cabrón, dijeron dos.
What is something you hate that everyone else loves? Ooh, that's nice.
ooh.
Ooh.
That's good.
Oh, okay. So
Basically,
I am gonna
colognes.
put it. Cologne. No. So I think, and I think I talked about this before. Pineapple is good on pizza.
I like pineapple on pizza.
That's just
I
disgusting, dude.
the first pizza I've ever had, I remember as a kid, I was probably like 5 years old.
La
I had
hawaiana.
La Hawaiiana, like pineapple and ham
Yeah,
pizza.
dude.
Dude, how about that pizza without the sauce, though? How about that?
You want to know something funny, dude?
People don't know about that, dude.
The Hawaiian pizza was actually from Canada.
Really?
Yeah, dude. O sea,
Dude.
no es ni de Hawaii, dude, es de Canadá.
And I was gonna say I never tried it hasta que llegamos a Mexico. Like, yeah, que we were living in Mexico, que fue
Yeah.
que like compraron like, oh, like hawaiana, and I was like, the fuck, dude. I tried it. That shit was fucking good.
Fire?
Dude.
I like it. I
Yeah,
really
dude.
like it.
I can't have I like pineapple, I like ham, I love pizza, but I cannot have that shit together. Like I can't have it together.
And sir, the question said, what is something you don't like that everybody else likes?
That's
You
true.
were trying to flip it, dude.
Well, I mean, to me, like a lot of people that I know, like don't like pineapple on pizza, dude.
Well, there you go. Or ahorita we're 4 for 4, so you gotta use another one.
4
dude.
for 4. I hate pineapple on pizza. What the fuck?
Okay, well, fine. 3 out of 4. Hay unos que todavía como que no le regresa el sabor de when they got COVID, dude.
I guess.
Damn.
It's been on my life, but okay. Like I hate that shit.
Bien pinche hipster, no? It was before even COVID was popular, no?
Just before the Hawaiian, no?
Sí,
Hey,
It was
I
called
mean,
Hawaiian.
I don't know if it's popular or not, but I like octopus.
I like octopus.
I like octopus.
I don't like. the
Damn,
texture,
you're gonna say
dude.
another one, dude. It's 3 out of 1. Dude, again. Ni modo, dude. Ni modo.
Dude, I'm sorry, dude. I don't like the fucking texture, dude. Like
My girl's
it's-
like that too, dude. She don't like the texture.
Y
I guess
luego,
she like
like,
one in San Diego.
Ya ves
pero
que tiene like the little like.
You
los
don't even like
pinches-
calamari, dude?
Calamar's fire.
Calamari is the shit, dude.
I'm
No,
sorry,
dude.
Ron, pero síguele buscando, güey.
Pero tan que ni le gusta el menudo, dude.
I
I don't like
Damn, bro,
menudo, dude.
the texture again.
Yeah, the texture.
I don't
dude.
like
La
menudo.
sopa is fucking fire, dude.
Yeah,
Pero
the
the actual like
La
fucking
sopa or el caldo?
el caldo, güey, es lo mismo, güey.
Damn. Como es lo mismo, ¿no? Sopa de fideo con menudo.
Sí.
Va, dude, pues otra, dude, ya 2 for 2, ya echas de una que los 3 we don't like, dude. Mira, what people don't like, ¿no? Míralo.
No, I'm replying to Carla porque me dice like the.
Hurry up,
So
no?
this is this is the first time we record, you know, at the house,
Are you done?
and the kids are technically upstairs, so she's
Oh.
like, I think they can hear you.
Oh, shit.
So
So, o sea, como
It
que
is what
dice,
it is.
cállate, ¿no? Like,
casi, you know. That's all I got, dude. Ya les di el octopus, ya les di menudo, les di
So
pineapple
you
on
can't think of
pizza,
anything
dude.
else?
Dude, I got you, dude.
A mí me gustan las tripas.
I don't like
tripas.
tripas. I don't like
Damn, that's
tripas.
2 for 2, dude. Si es que
Damn,
agarras
dude.
de
Yeah,
us-
mejor stop because you're making me look bad, dude. Like,
where us 3 don't like what you like, dude. That's what you gotta get to.
Yeah.
You like
What-
hígado?
I'm
Like
complying,
hígado?
dude. I'm complying. I
There you
don't
go.
like that
Oh,
shit.
yes, I do like hígado.
I hate hígado.
I don't like hígado.
There we go, dude. You see?
There you go.
Well,
Ahí está. See? There you go. We found one, dude.
Yeah.
Miguel's like, I love it though, no?
No, I don't.
But I truly do, no? No, I hate that shit.
Yeah.
No, hígado
just
encebollado. Like my grandma used to make it. Not
Fuck no.
so
Dude, y luego
often.
cebollado, fuck, dude. Like,
Extra cebolla para el tanque, no?
sí, güey. God damn, dude.
Yeah, it's just fucking horrible, dude.
Wait.
You're welcome, dude.
I mean, I honestly, like, I don't think I've had it in like 15 years, pero que yo me acuerde, a mí me gustaba, dude.
Hell no.
Hey, before we move on, dude, I want a disclaimer. I am not a picky eater, dude. I just
Yo, okay.
you just mentioned stuff that I just happened not to like, dude.
Dude, espérate,
That's all.
espérate. Romero hasn't tried it 15 years, dude, so he might hate it now. So he
might
has to think of another one.
No, güey, ya sí, ya, porque
Ya, ya.
ya.
Va, pues, conste.
Va,
I was trying to
Miguel.
keep it interesting.
All right, my 2 questions.
Damn, 2-hour episode. We're gonna make this a 2-parter or what? Have you ever
Have you
stolen
ever
anything?
stolen anything?
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah,
Hell
dude.
yeah, I know that motherfucker. Hell yeah.
Mi
Ahorita Johnny
corazón,
Boy
¿no?
va a decir, es lo que va a decir, Johnny Boy va a decir, mi corazón, ¿no? Like,
Dude, you saw that PS5 he pulled up earlier, dude?
No, ma.
Oh, mames.
Con todo y tele, ¿eh?
he was wearing a mask prior to COVID, ¿no, güey?
Oh, shit. Well,
Ah.
what was it? Una pluma,
Ah.
vas a decir.
No. So,
La tarea.
like 2 different occasions, right?
Dame una
I-
nada
Las
más.
when I
virginidades.
was a little kid, we used to live right on top of a grocery store, and we
¿Te
used to
chingó tu
go.
jefa?
No. This was here in Chicago.
Ah,
So over there on 24th in California. Vivíamos arriba de
the
una tienda.
hood.
Yeah, you see, dude. So íbamos and we would buy stuff, but we would steal stuff. So it was like me, a few other people. I don't want to.
Tank,
I don't
just
want to
say it.
Okay, yeah, Tank
Just
was one
say
of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Say it. Tank's like, hell yeah, it was me. Hell yeah.
So we thought we were slick, right? We thought we are like, oh shit, nos estamos robando un montón de cosas, whatever. Later on, I find out that the guy se daba cuenta de todo y nada más se lo cobraba todo a mi abuelito. So,
Damn, dude. Todos
so
pinches
like
bubulubos
my
que se
grandpa
robaban.
knew que like me and like some of my cousins and like íbamos y robábamos and
No, but we would do like, like unos chocolates here and there.
yeah, it was
These
small
other
stuff, but it
motherfuckers
was-
were like, llegaban con su mochila y metían
Yeah.
like 2 liters and shit. It's like, no,
God
dude,
damn,
like, no mames and shit.
Ah,
Yeah.
Échate otra romance que te me duermas, porque ya veo tus ojitos de huevo estrellado. Échale,
Sí.
échale, dude. Romero.
Como I'm trying not to laugh hard now. I'm self-conscious now.
¿Qué dice? ¿Anda pedo o ya traes sueño? Una de las dos, ¿no?
De los dos, échale. What topic
What
are
topic
you
are you tired of
about?
hearing about?
The COVID in Rio, no?
COVID, no?
Sí, güey.
Oh yeah, that is definitely
To stay
one of
quarantine,
them.
no?
Like the whole COVID is in real. I'm tired of hearing that. But honestly, right now, I am. And this is going to be something where it's like like the reason why I'm tired of it is because we all knew about it. We all knew it was going to happen, but I am tired of hearing so much shit de la selección mexicana, like how they went to the mundial, how they had a horrible mundial, and everything. Because ya sabíamos, we knew what we were going to go do. We knew it was going to be bad for us. We knew all that shit,
Okay.
and
O sea, por eso no hablamos de ese topic.
Sí,
¿no?
sí, por eso
Porque
ya nos vamos a
ya
callar del
sabíamos.
topic,
Sí.
sí.
no, like think about it. Like it does get annoying. Like every single time you estás viendo el mundial, ves un montón de gente con la camisa de México, or they're talking about like selección mexicana, hablan del Tata, and it's like ya el Tata ya que se vaya a la chingada, ya, nobody wants him, yeah.
Damn.
Wait,
Like just
look,
move
look,
on to the
look,
next coach, dude.
One of the crazy things that I heard, it makes sense a little bit, but era de que el Tata was trying to throw off the game contra Argentina porque es
Oh,
Argentina.
100%, dude.
Yeah. Well,
100%.
I think it's
It's
el.
like, estábamos hablando como si México no hubiera tenido otros pinches directores técnicos que no fueran mexicanos.
Well, and the thing is though, like, was it Chavez? He was saying that nobody, like, the players didn't understand qué era lo que quería from them for that game because they had never practiced esa alineación. So it's like, haz de cuenta que estaban jugando kind of like, we don't know exactly what this motherfucker wants us to do, you know, like it's just kind of like, we're going to go out here and do our best type
Completely
of thing.
different from the juego contra Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Any game.
Yeah.
He didn't have put a forward in that game, and literally in every
Didn't.
game he put one or two
Yeah.
forwards on top. So
Yep.
Yeah. So, like, that's one thing I'm tired of hearing. Pero, pues, ya.
Pero una cosa que yo quiero
mejor,
que se den
ya
cuenta.
mejor que Canelo lo encuentre y le parta la madre, ¿no?
damn.
Those memes with Canelo were fucking hilarious, dude.
They
Yeah,
were
that was
fired,
funny.
though. They were fired. I'm not
It's
gonna
like,
lie, they
cuando
were
estoy diciendo el himno y se me olvidan las palabras,
El
y like,
Canelo, ¿no?
ponían a Canelo todo enojado. Shit. Like,
Shut the
Yeah,
fuck up, because I'm a little tired, ¿no? Decía. No more question, please. Vamos,
Wait.
pero pues ya 2 hour mark.
Espérate,
Oh,
tantito.
todavía
I
falta.
just want to make a point before we move on, way.
Okay.
This was, I'm pretty sure this was the last Mundial we saw Ochoa in.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, 100%. Dude.
And I don't know if 100%.
I don't know, dude,
Give it
yeah.
the benefit of the doubt.
Nah,
he says that he hopes he's still active and ready for the next
nah,
Mundial, dude.
ya sería mucho, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I
El
think he's
Conejo
done.
lo hizo, dude.
Yeah,
El
like,
Conejo lo hizo.
Ah, fuck, no, that was a
he
mistake.
shouldn't have.
Yeah, that was a
He
mistake.
shouldn't have, I know.
That was a mistake.
Pero, wait, like, to me, Ochoa in the Mundial, like, yo les dije desde antes del Mundial, like, he comes through.
He does. He does.
So, like, he's never fucking disappointed me in a Mundial. So, yeah, like, I mean, that was it. I think that's it for him. Pero maybe not. Who knows?
Which-
Uh,
Muchachos, pero
Pero, pues,
let's set it down, like set in
Dale.
stone today. We have to go to a mundial together. A
Pues el
match.
siguiente, dude.
ya
What
si
is a
no lo
match?
hacemos, pues.
Ya el siguiente, ya si
A
no lo
match,
hacemos.
whether it's over here with me, or over there in Kansas City with you guys, or anywhere close by.
Yeah, porque estamos en Kansas City, ¿no? güey?
No, pero, o sea, porque ni modo
En
que
Kansas City,
Chicago.
Illinois, dude. Va,
Wait.
va.
What if we, porque es lo que estamos platicando, like, a la chingada, sea quien sea, como sea, la final va a ser en Dallas, Texas.
Dallas.
Damn, so
Let's
he's
just
down.
go to the final.
Oh, shit.
Dude,
Like,
I
I'm not
actually wanna
even
go
worried about, like, ir a un
I
partido
wouldn't
de
mind
México en el
to
Mundial.
different ones, dude.
I was a little bit worried about that, dude. I wanted to go to one for a
Well,
mundial.
Okay.
And I think Mexico would obviously
I wanna go
play
to
in
a field
Mexico, though.
No, they would play here too, dude. If it's not LA or somewhere in LA, they would play somewhere like where it's in Texas. in
My
Texas.
assumption is que they play in Texas too.
Yeah, LA or Texas for sure.
So, I mean,
But I'll be down.
regardless, like,
Baso, you said you heard it here first, dude. Mexico a la final in Texas, dude.
I mean,
The new Simpsons, no?
I see.
Sí, güey.
Me llevo mis adult diapers, pero
Yeah, güey, literally. But
Porque
okay,
no me
pues,
lo va a creer, ¿no? Like,
I'm down. I'm down. I gotta save up. But I think that's just like a raffle shit. But all four of us have to get into that shit.
No, dude, like, we put on a company card, no? Like, de Todos Toman.
Sí, 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 el Romero, you got
the
this.
corporate
You're the
card.
one with the- you're the one
nos
with the card.
agarramos, todos toman t-shirts y cada quien agarra una ladder. Have you seen that trick?
No.
That you can get anywhere that you want as long as you're carrying a ladder.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw it on El TikTok.
I have not seen
Yeah.
it.
Dude, there's a guy that made it to the Super Bowl just carrying
With
a
a
ladder.
ladder.
Dude.
yeah. So, like, yeah, you carry a ladder. Como
We
que,
just
like,
gotta
you-
look uniformed and carry a
Yeah.
ladder, and we got this, dude.
Dude, we should actually start doing like a little prototype. De Todos Toman podcast, like in a soccer jersey, like a soccer jersey prototype de Todos Toman. Ahora qué chingados dije, man.
Es que
I
no,
don't know,
güey,
I
es que
just-
Que no
Dude,
puedo
we took
ilusionarme.
the
Hay que imaginarse
whole-
cosas chingonas, güey. No mames.
we took the whole break to figure out website, to figure out merch.
Oh, y todavía no está. Ah, ya sé. Okay. Pensé que ya estaba. Dije, ya, no mames.
Perdónanos, Ana.
Sí, dude. You shouldn't have, no? Te dije, pendejo. al rato, ¿no? Damn, dude. Que
Don't
no
worry,
les
don't worry.
creyeras que iban a hacer todo eso.
Ahorita Tank is gonna make up for it con sus palabras de Tank, dude. Like,
Bye,
it's
chavos.
iconic, dude. Iconic.
Ooh.
You better have it ready, Tank.
Oh,
Actually.
shit.
Wait, this is the longest episode we've ever recorded, Tank. So you better come through, eh?
Sin Pedro. Sin
Damn,
Pedro.
thank God, dude.
Sí.
Con
God damn.
Con Pedro, sí,
Nice.
it's been 2 hours, but sin
Por eso,
Pedro
digo.
is long.
Por eso, that's the thank God part. Dale. Oh, Peter
Wait,
Romero's
oh,
trying to
pues,
look the sad,
Está-
sad music, no?
Sad music.
Vámonos, Tanque.
Va.
Wait, espérate. Jonathan. What are we here for, really, dude?
2 hours long, dude. Palabras de Tank.
Ser inteligente es saber cuándo hacerse el pendejo.
Damn.
Those are words I live by, dude. That's every fucking day,
Lo
dude.
que hago todos los días, güey.
Sí, güey.
That's pretty good, dude. I give you that.
Is it 3 weeks off good, dude?
Ah,
No,
no.
You a month and a half off, pero yeah, dude.
Hey, it's not my words, dude.
That's true, dude.
No,
Why
Johnny
don't you
boy,
just
like,
put
we're gonna talk
we're
to my
close
agent, no?
to-
Like,
We're close to 2 hours in. Pero pues, Jenny boy, what's up?
Nothing's up, dude. I'm right here just, doing some research. Trying to see what's up over here. Oh, you want me to say goodbye to everybody? Yeah. Follow us, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook group at Todos Toman Podcast. Por eso me esperé, dude, para que llegara así bien.
Todos Toman pod, eh?
Vale, verga. Ahí todavía lo leo malo, dude. I went to Bogan, dude. Rate, review, subscribe. All link can be found at todostomanpodcast.com. Antes que se me vaya, dude. Porque
sí,
si no lo leo rápido, se me pela esa madre, dude. Va. Happy to be back, muchachos.
Salud, muchachos.
shit.
salud.
I don't have no more
Tomé
beer.
agüita, pero.
Romero ya quiere stop drinking like always, actually. ¿Y la música?
Ah.
Bueno,
Ahí venimos.
va. See you guys next week.
Sí, es next week. 2 meses,
Forever and always,
¿no?
no? Keep in touch.
Sí.
Sí.